And someone new. I'm not lost without. Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome. Welcome to Brunch. We're going to chill and go Italian this time. We're having a little. Since it's a little later, and it's 11 o'clock. We're gonna have some pizza. Why not? And we're gonna do it with our good friends Dave and Cobes. Cobes, of course, our favorite. But I'm not doing this alone. I have Slim the Living Cyborg back with us again from a temporary hiatus with. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold the folks. Look at that.
I got my mask.
Yeah, he's got his whole mask merch. Look at that.
Yep. And then hold on. And then
there you go. Oh, that's pretty fucking sweet, dude. That's awesome.
Where so those are my masks.
It's still flu season.
Exactly.
Thank you. That was awesome, dude. Yeah, I love those masks.
I don't know if where you're at or where everybody else is at is still wearing masks, but here where we're at, they're making us wear masks to walk inside, and then you pretty much sit down and take them off. And so we're still having to wear them. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well just wear my masks.
Oh yeah, I mean, I still wear mine, like regardless. I still go into stores with my mask on, and that's just because I don't trust anybody around me. Because, well,
yeah, totally.
Yeah, people are fucking stupid. But
yeah.
Real quick, I'm just gonna say what's up to the chat. I don't really have any announcements. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna be doing Monday Night Morons. More than likely I'll be doing Monday Night Morons. But we'll be covering probably some G-Man from the new G-Man archive. It is G-Man. What is it? G-Man GTV Radio. G-Man My Safe Place. And if you guys aren't subscribed, the bot should be putting it in here. I subscribed the other day, so it should. I mean, they're very prolific, regardless. But as soon as I find the link, I'll post it in the chat. I should have had that there earlier, but that all being said, just stand by on that, and we'll see what we go over. Because I didn't realize that I'm probably gonna have a half day tomorrow, so I was actually planning on working like overtime to try and make up and get into some stuff, but somebody's retiring possibly, so I don't know. But as far as any other announcements, I don't think I really have any. If you guys aren't subscribed to Slim the Living Cyborg, you should do that and encourage him to be on stream more, because he is able to do so a little bit more. So we need to see him more. And hopefully he'll be back on here from time to time for game night and such. And he is the one who introduced me to Quiplash and What the Dub and StreamYard and Voice Meter and most of my production for at least for this. But yeah. But yes. Ooh, Mary Sunshine loves your piercings.
Can you see them all with like blue light? Here, I can change it.
Not
you
that
can
one.
Actually see me.
That's the one I want to do. Alrighty.
There we go.
There you go. I got you all biggened.
I need more.
Yeah. Same with your tattoos. You need a couple more on your scrotum.
Yeah. Well, then my next project is my palms. So my palms will be tattooed in the next couple months, I'm hoping, and then my lower arms will be almost completely full to where I want them to be. I'm just not looking forward to getting my palms tattooed.
No, that sounds awful, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
It's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be. But you know, when just like with a dysmorphia of anybody's body types, I didn't feel comfortable in my own skin until I began modifying myself as much as I have, and then I started becoming one with myself and feeling like I actually look like the being I want to be. So unfortunately, you have to go through pain processes to change your body to look the way you want if you have that condition. which it seems like there's a lot of people in society that have that condition. So I like helping people walk themselves through it by putting myself through all the torture so they feel like they can go through the process of changing themselves.
Yeah, I can dig that, and it manifests in different ways. So just because you have body dysmorphia doesn't mean you're transgender or anything like that. You can just want to put art on your body, or want to pierce it and change it, and
and yeah,
turn yourself into a cyborg.
Yeah, exactly. So my dysmorphia is wanting to turn myself into a robot. So that's the only process I can do right now, instead of having a mechanical bio arm or leg or something, is just modifying myself to be able to look as close as I can to that. So, or look non-human. I kind of like the whole non-human looking thing.
And if you have any, especially if you have any new videos, or if you want to post something in the private chat,
yeah,
we'll go ahead and watch that during a break, and you guys can see some of the awesome shit that Slim does. Which, did you do the toolbox thing yet? I hope so.
No, we haven't gotten there yet, but
okay.
I definitely want to try to figure out how to do that. I'm still working out the logistics, because one of the problems that with things being just set inside of a container is they can rock back and forth. So if I don't lift it completely 100% up and it rocks one way or the other, then I have a problem with weight distribution. So I'm going to have to hook them a certain way, and then I'm going to have to lay the tools in there so they will not move, kind of. So
you could put like pieces of metal or something in the toolbox, so that whoever's dropping it in, it can only fall into one center position or something like that. But it still kind of looks like a toolbox compartment. And just, from the from the stage or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. I think
so that's why
cool.
I'm still working out the logistics, but I'm close, because I have a handful of boxes, and I'm keep manicuring my set to make it new and different. So,
and for anybody that's wondering about the toolbox thing, Slim, I encourage Slim to hang a toolbox from his nipples during one of his shows, and then have people pay to put wrenches and tools and such into the box, so he can, make some cheddar, because he's an entertainer, he's a performer. And
the more interactive your show is, the longer somebody's going to remember it. So if you can get the audience to participate, to be there, to watch, to be involved in what's happening, then they're gonna talk about that for the rest of their lives. And that's how you get gigs, is when somebody's like, hey, we need to go to see this show.
I mean, most people tend to kind of like hurt people without killing them. So being able to have the opportunity to do that, and I don't know, pay someone for it, most people are gonna be like, oh fuck yeah, especially if you're going to that type of show anyway. But
if you're at a tattoo convention or motorcycle show, they all want to torture people or hurt people, not like because they're mean, but you know what I'm saying? You got a big burly motorcycle dude, and you say, hey, you can staple money to me. He's gonna freaking jump up with a $20 bill or a $100 bill and staple it. Those are the people who are willing to be okay with participating in like a pain ritual. And what I look at it as is, I'm like a fakir from India, where I let people do things to me as a penance for like a spiritualism, giving them a spiritual experience, even if they don't think of it as that. I feel it's a spiritual experience, and I give them an opportunity to step outside their box, especially with like little kids. I really don't like anybody under 12 stapling me. But I think like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old stapling money to me, that's like some life experience.
Yeah. I mean, at a real quick, any of these that pop up, mods, just delete it, take care of it, block them. It's a bot. It's trash. Get rid of the trash, folks.
I can't believe that's showing up in our live chat now. Yeah, I can't believe that. Because I remember what was happening. It was happening in all my videos. Every gaming video I had to like delete like 8 of them.
Yeah, it happens. It always happens after the fact, and usually by the time I get a notification, it's usually gone. But YouTube deletes it. But I'm gonna say what's up to the chat real quick, and then we'll stop rambling on, and we'll go and actually watch some pizza rolls. Not pizza. Well, one giant pizza roll, and then oh, okay, and then oh, did he delete something or add something? That's weird. Because this was oh no, it's because it was on the other screen and it has a smaller resolution. Duh, lizard. Learn how to use your fucking equipment, you moron. Anyway, moving along.
Really quick, can I answer one question?
Go ahead.
Yes, I've done hook suspension, and I've flown from hooks. One thing me and my friends used to do when we couldn't actually hang from hooks is we would get 2 hooks, put them on the end of a chain, and we would put hooks in each other's chests, and we'd fling each other around stage. So we'd spin each other around stage with hooks in our chests. That was fun.
Jesus Christ. That sounds like that sounds like it involves a lot of alcohol and a lot of, your 20s.
Yeah,
but...
and trusting the other person. You definitely don't want somebody you don't trust on the other end of that.
All right, real quick, let me say what's up to the chat. What's going on, Min New York Goddess? Thank you for being first. Slim Living Cyborg, thank you for being here. Of course, Bill, the best portly Bill. Post no bills, if you guys haven't seen that in I think it's Heon's server. Anyway, go check it out. Heon, thank you for being here. Here's a wave. J Troy Doe, I still can almost get it. Hello, thank you for being here. Linkosaurus dropping links. Thank you for being there, my bot. You're not an idiot usually. No one really matters but cats. Debatable, however. Thank you for being here. Hey, folks. We have the Chris Durham music channel. Yes, it is the Little Wolf theme, and I'm just gonna play your music in the background. I had this Club Penguin shit over here, but yeah, your music's better, because yeah, fuck Club Penguin. Anyway, TIE Fighter Jet says, folks, we got a Peanut McGee. We got more Chris Durham. We got a Lloyd Watson lizard. We got more Peanut McGee. Blaine is here. Booping along, Blaine. That's what I gotta say. Bada boop. Baba da boop. Baba da boopy. Ah, there you go. Perfect for the background. Thank you. Thank you, yeah. All right, and of course, Mary Sinshine. I'm thought I said what's up. Anyway, you were here first. Second, 15th. Thank you for being here. And everyone else, Pete Thulu, he showed up. Hey, what's going on? Pete Thulu, I'm not gonna lie, I thought you would have had a thicker accent, but no. Pete Thulu sounds like just some, I don't know, cool Australian dude. He's a pretty great guy, actually. Of course, Linkosaurus again. Oh, he says, g'day. Oi, g'day, mate. Crikey. It's time to listen to the national anthem. Pop on Men at Work. I'm gonna get so much shit for that now. Fuck you, Club Penguin is awesome. I disagree. Rare shout out to my server. That's because your server is actually pretty fun. I lurk. And speaking of lurking, thank you to all the lurkers that are here. Everybody, whether or not you are a lurker or you are in the chat or you're a regular, thank you for being here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video, and let's go ahead and ignore my accent and get into one giant pizza roll. What do you think, Slim? I think that's a good idea.
Yes, I think that's a great idea. Because I want to see what this pizza roll is.
It's really just shrimp on the bobby.
That he just rolled in bread?
Yeah. It's actually like... This is like bachelor food. Now, I watched a little bit of this. I don't think this... I think this might be one of the ones where I'm just sort of like, okay, I could eat that if, I've had a few and I don't feel like cooking real food. Also, Dave, please just get rid of the intro. Like, I think this is actually the worst part of any of his videos is this shitty fucking intro.
Yeah, I don't know why he has it like this. It's silly.
Okay.
Like, at least change the music, maybe.
Well, and then it
giant-
ends so fast too. Like,
Oh yeah, it's
the cut is horrible.
yeah, it's there's no transition. It's a cut. That's the difference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I just turned the volume up. Let me turn it down. Make sure it's not too loud for you guys.
And trust me, this thing's real easy. It's a great little thing to.
So I'll tell you what,
do
like,
if you're busy, because
as far as Dave's
Well,
production, I've harped on it a little bit before, but like, no, it's hard to do it like he's doing it because he has no light. And I did this yesterday with the ribs that I started to marinate. It's impossible in my kitchen, even though I have bright lights like set up. So this actually isn't too bad, and his volume usually isn't too bad. So he has those points going for him. However, we're here for the food, folks, not just the atmosphere. All right. And no, this is not Cobes. Cobes is next, Mary Sunshine. See, I think I told people my folks moved over to Wales, England a few years ago. Lots of Brits in the family. I'm Welsh. Maybe we're related. Oh shit. Me and Pew Thulu are related.
and it can be
I mean,
really
you're
made ahead of time.
Scared of this pizza
But
roll.
two, it's not that hard to make. All right. Start by spreading some pizza sauce. You can make your own or get lazy like I did and buy a jar of decent sauce. And then just spread that out on an even
by the
layer.
way, we voted on his name in the community tab. I got a community tab, by the way. You probably should have one too by now. But we voted on a new name for Lord of Patriarchy. It went from Lord of Patriarchy to Dave to Lord of Bad Burgers, and now he is Lord of Coors Mountain. It was decreed by the Lord, our soup, on, I don't know, the 18th of November, 2021. Just saying.
Coors
congratulations. Mountain? Yeah. He's the Lord of Coors Mountain. He has climbed Coors Mountain more times than should have been recorded. So,
is that where they make Coors? Coors Mountain?
What's that? Yeah.
Is that where they make the beer? Coors Mountain?
Yeah, he climbs Coors Mountain, and then when he pisses, it goes through the cold mountain rocks, and it gets recycled into new or used Coors cans, depending on what's around.
Have you heard the joke about how beer's made, or the progression of beer? Okay, so Heineken is made wherever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they piss in the water, and that makes I forgot the other beer. And then the Americans come over and drink it. They go back to America and they piss in the water, and then that makes Coors. And then from there, those people drink that water, and then it makes Budweiser. And then it goes all the way down to Mexico, and that's where they make Corona. So all beer is made out of piss water.
I mean, to be 100% completely fair and scientifically accurate, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Because it's all the same water.
Exactly. So it's just this person drinks beer, goes and pisses in the water, and then that water gets made into the next beer. And
it's the brewing process, how much it's filtered.
Exactly.
Ramen,
okay.
Yes, ramen for the soup. Lord of Poopyarchy. Go on, Blaine. I like that one. Crawling flour. Does anybody remember crawling flour?
No.
Yeah, you had to be a 9-gag for a very short period of time. Do you remember that meme? Yeah, okay. 9-gag is a fucking shithole.
And then you want to
something I'll explain to you in a little bit.
About a cup and a half
Let's get
to 2
into
cups
this.
of mozzarella,
I'll
depending on how cheesy you like things. The only other thing I'd like to point out is try
sounds
to
about
keep
right for
nice
American beer.
perimeter of
Just
dough
saying, yeah, you're not wrong either, Cthulhu. Sorry,
You'll
my
see
hand's
why
like sweating, so I
the
can't
final
click your thing up
before we put it in the oven. Oh, by the way, preheat your oven to about 450 degrees. Then you want to add a layer of the meat of your choice, or veggies, or whatever pizza toppings you want.
In this case,
I just decided to go
prepackaged
straight up
pepperoni.
I did have sausage for this, but I forgot to cook it. So soupy. So about 3-4 rows of pepperoni, depending on how.
Dude, hold on. You forgot to cook it, bro. You could literally just let this shit just sit out while you cook the sausage, and then put the sausage on there. Like what? How long does it take the sausage? You're not even gonna cook it all the way through, right? Because once you put it in there, it's gonna cook more. So
that's what I was thinking.
Like he tries to like excuse the laziness steps, and it's just like, no, you're just doing this entire thing lazily. That's why I mean, look, I'm none of my cooking videos have ever gotten a view, so it's probably because they don't exist. So I can't say too much on the views, but like, what are we looking at?
Like it. But I went with about 4 rows of pepperoni.
2 cups?
Okay, now comes
2
the
cups of
difficult
rum?
part. You want to take the lengthwise side of this pizza dough here. By the way, this is a standard store-bought pizza dough. They usually come in rectangles. And you want to pull this up. Keep kind of crimping the sides a little bit.
Is that
you want to spin it around, and you want to start rolling it.
Is that a puff pastry?
I wouldn't know that. I'm sure somebody does in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I was thinking when you got us. I thought he said 2 cups of cheese. Like, that's a lot of fucking cheese for this. And this is definitely not 2 cups of cheese. That's maybe a half a cup, maybe a cup. I don't know. That's definitely not 2 cups of cheese. Maybe I'm a little off, but yeah.
I would agree.
Oh. Was I close to how much you paid for the grub haul? How much did you say? I have to. I don't remember offhand, but yeah. Let me know. How much did you say? Because I don't know. Is this Philo? I think it's Philo.
Okay.
I don't think this is Philo dough, because Philo's like layers. Isn't that the stuff you use for like baklava? Because you wouldn't use. Is Philo pastry the same as puff pastry? I don't know. It might be, because that's what I used for the trout Wellington that I made for my mom not too long ago. So it would make sense. $30.50 to be exact. You were off by about $9. It was about, I think the total was $40.20 for all of the food that I bought. And I don't know if Slim, you saw it in the what you call.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, well, it's in food on. Oh, it's in my community tab.
Okay, I'll check that. Yeah. And Chris, I guess the stouts and porters would be first. So it would be, Heineken probably, and Guinness. It'd probably be Guinness first, and then the Guinness pisses into the stream, and then it goes, down the levels until it gets to light beer.
Hey, Chris, would you be able to would you want to do live music?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, if you if you start a live stream and you just want to play music, I can put it on in the background so we can hear it. If that's something you want to do, we could literally have live music on the stream. Yeah. Let me know if that's something that's possible. It's something you want to do, but yeah, well, maybe we can get you a couple beers out of it.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty fucking cool.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna go grab another beer while this gentleman pretends to make food.
Well, there's only 50 seconds left, so go grab your beer and we'll yeah, we'll see how. Yeah, fuck it. We'll see what happens.
Making sure to keep the sides folded like that, and applying some slight pressure as you roll it over. You kind of want this thing to resemble a great big cigar
Yeah, it was
or
a pretty good fucking deal. I'm not gonna
kind of
lie.
like a
Mary
burrito
Sunshine.
when it's done. So again, keeping the sides in, applying that pressure. Last little bit, you want to lift it on up. And last final check, press down good, somewhat good and firm. Make sure everything's all sealed up. Then you want to grab a piece of parchment paper, do a big flipperoo, and put it on the baking sheet and bake till golden brown, but at least for 25 minutes.
But wait, why wouldn't you just use the piece of parchment paper that you had already? What?
All right, and after the
Okay.
allotted time, you should have something that looks like this. It's
Are you gonna cut it
absolutely
open?
delicious, gooey, and wonderful.
Is it?
And that's the
Cut it
great
open,
big
please.
pizza roll.
I want to see
Done.
it cut open. It's done. You have to cut it open because I don't know if it's done in the center. It looks cooked. Is it cooked? I don't know. Kind of looks cooked. This, I don't know. This puff pastry looks a little doughy.
Yeah,
My man.
it does.
So I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Yeah, that's a Pillsbury crust. Okay. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. So yeah, it's not phyllo dough. Yeah, I think this needs a little bit more time in the oven. One, and it needs the actual ingredients it's supposed to have, and not just whatever bullshit you decide to, lazily and drunkenly put together, I guess. But I wanted to check it. I don't know. I don't think that's the same. Oh, you got pizza sauce. That's why. Because I was thinking of the tomato sauce that I usually get. That's really fucking good. It's called Mids. Oh my god. It's so fucking good. It's expensive. I only get it on sale. Every time I've been on live stream, the sound quality has been an issue. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. I don't know if it would transfer through. It would make a lot of sense if you were actually just like playing your music into your computer and it was broadcasting out rather than playing it through like a microphone or a speaker or anything like that. Plus, it would depend on your connection as well and your computer's ability to process. But I think it's a good thought. I think we can work it out sometime in the future. But yeah, appreciate you having your music for us, though, Chris Durham. Everybody check out Chris Durham music channel. It's going across the banner at the bottom. Sorry, I get super chatterbox when day drinking. Hell yeah. Well, I don't even have any. Well, I have 2 shots, but they were expensive, so y'all have to pay to make me do them. They're Jameson. They were $2 each. I know. I'll get them at some point, but I don't know if I'll do it today, honestly. That needs a lot of things, Lizard, like to have never happened for one. All right. Clearly, Peanut McGee has never been a bachelor, so they've never had bachelor food. Peanut McGee has a vagina confirmed. Yeah, nobody eats this except for Dave. But that's what I was gonna go for. There's something even worse.
What's crap?
It's
Ah,
Cobes. Now, to be fair, like he got surgery to get his eye corrected at some point, but I think he might have like in his more recent videos he might have not done the aftercare properly, so it's kind of starting to stray a little bit. But yeah, he had an actual medical condition. He took care of it. And Cobes, I don't know if have you seen Cobes?
No, not at all.
Oh, so King Cobra JFS is his whole name, but Cobes has an interesting diet and an interesting life and interesting thoughts, and he likes to drink a lot, like heavily. So that all coincides, or that all mixes into the pot as into well, what we're about to see. This
All right.
This guy opened a can of Surströmming in his like favorite chair, like his gaming chair. You know what I'm saying? Like the one that's
Yeah.
sitting in front of this TV,
Yeah.
and he dropped it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. You can watch your 6 and your 4. Is he related to Rev? I'm pretty sure they share the same strand of DNA at some point.
Yeah.
Is that your what you put in the private chat? Is that your link for
One of my
video? Okay.
Yeah, one of my newest sets that I did a couple months ago.
All right. Yeah, we'll play that when I eventually get up for coffee.
Yeah. Okay, let's get on with this craziness. I do
yeah.
like his collar, but he's not wearing it right. That's okay.
No,
we'll talk about that later.
he's got a few.
Cool, early Saturday morning. Got the
Yeah, just
weekend
wait.
munchies going on, I bet. Well, let's see if I can oblige with that. Because we need a pizza stone. What are we doing with that? We're gonna make a breakfast calzone. Cooking with the Cobra, man. What's up? And of course, getting your pizza crust out of the can is always the fun part.
Yeah.
Bastardizing fuck. All right.
Wait,
Chef
so he pulled out a
Audio
knife,
here.
but then
Okay.
he
Get
can't.
out of there, you bastard.
Okay, never mind.
I don't edit my
See
videos.
that knife is
I
actually
know.
like a gas
That's not
station
real.
knife that somebody
This is
gave
real
to him,
life.
and he just uses
Sitting
it
here
for
fucking
basically
with the
everything in his
goddamn
kitchen
cans. Hello, what is up? There we go.
and in
Unroll
his
it.
utility in like life.
Now add just a little bit of seasoning. Just a little bit.
I don't know what these seasonings are, dude.
What
Cage-free,
seasonings
18
would you-
large, cage-free
Okay.
brown eggs.
Okay,
I
I
prefer
keep forgetting this
cage-free
is a
YouTube.
breakfast calzone.
okay.
Eggs.
I know I will.
So wish you could do these. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking that
up,
melted
Todd?
butter and just kind of spreading it all over the
Oh.
pan. This will give us a nice,
Yeah, I said what's
delicious,
up to you
greasy
earlier, didn't I?
surface to work with.
Cobes, baby.
Slowly melting in that pan.
And it sprays all.
Now, if
Oh,
you're not getting hungry now, you're
hold
about
the fuck out. Oh man, did you see that shit?
Yeah, that's horrible. Everything's burning, right?
Oh.
Or it's
No. So you've never seen this shit. You've never seen Cobes, right?
no, I have not.
Yeah. Mindy said it. It's the
Oh,
pan
crap.
he never washes. So you know how like a cast iron pan, you season it, like it
Yeah.
absorbs flavor, right?
Yes.
He doesn't understand that. He thinks that you just basically cook everything in it and let it sit and like don't wash it. So
Yeah.
this is that's not the butter getting burnt. It's the butter picking up all of the shit that he hasn't washed out of that pan.
So impurities, there's just a bunch of impurities in there, and he's cooking those.
It's flavoring.
Flavoring? Yeah.
Apparently. No, it's going to be it's impurities to say the least, but it's gonna be like fucking dirt. Basically, it's just charred to shit. I mean, there's just a layer of char on this.
Yeah, I can see. Now that you said that, I'm like, oh, I understand. What I'm seeing.
Yeah.
slowly melting in that pan. Now, if you're not getting hungry now, you're about to be getting hungry because we're making this. All right,
I don't think that's gonna happen, sir.
We'll give it the old college try.
God, I'm so glad
Let me
I'm
take you on
drinking
that
coffee. And I'm not.
trip down
It's
to
making me not
the
hungry.
egg store. Look at that.
Yeah.
Bubbling away that buttery goodness.
Look at how dirty that wall is.
Dude.
I don't understand why people stream close-up stuff if they don't clean their area. Like the
Yeah,
reason
dude.
why I'm boxed in right now is because you don't want to see all the piles of stuff I have in this corner, which is like
Exactly.
equipment and stuff. You know, like you have to if you're streaming, you have to understand what you're gonna be having around and in the background. It
Exactly.
amazes me how many people, especially that you show, Lizard, that don't understand their surroundings. Like G-Man in the background, there's
yeah.
dirty clothes, and then when Rev and White Trash Woman. What's her name? They
Shani. White Trash. Jane, sure. No, it's Shani.
But they have all this stuff in the background, and it's like, do you people not understand how a stream works? Like, the more horrible your stream looks, the less people want to. That's the other thing. Is like, look at our backgrounds right now. They're semi-clean. They go on and like say, why are people talking crap to us? Well, because the background looks like crap. Like, you don't take care of yourself and your living space. So why would I not make, I have to make fun of you.
Right. Like, I mean, I don't have like a pile of shit or garbage anywhere. Like, my house is cluttered but clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
totally.
I have Amazon boxes down here that I just got to get rid of. They just have to go out, whatever. Yeah. But you guys don't see that because
that's how you frame you frame stuff to not show all that crap, And
last night I was on Discord, in the BGTV Discord. God damn it. And I was cooking just like kielbasa and sauerkraut in my kitchen. Well, I spent a decent amount of time before I even turned on the camera, like washing my dishes, because I was like, oh, my sink is full. I just don't want people to like be talking shit, especially when I can't respond. There's a decent amount of time where I couldn't actually like respond to anybody. So
one thing you always have to remember is, in 100 years, potentially somebody could be watching this video.
Oh yeah.
So just got to think, how do I want to represent myself for the rest of eternity? Which I don't think anybody's going to be watching any of my videos in 100 years. But that's the mindset people don't understand. As a producer and somebody who does videography and stuff, you have to go, oh, what does my background look like? How clean does this make? Like, let's put it a better way real quick before we continue.
Sure.
What do you not want to answer about yourself on a stream?
There you go.
Because everything's going to come up. If you have dirty anything in the background, if you have weird things around you, you're going to have people who are going to question what's going on or what that is in the background or why you're having it. And especially if you're like a not honest person and you're already starting crap in the community, or as a content creator, then you just give more bullets to those people to make fun of you. You're trying to make it so people can't make fun of you. Is really a quarter at least of what happens when you stream or when you're doing production. You're trying to make it as clean as possible.
Perfect example is White Trash Woman, Shani. She, like, everybody was talking shit about how she's losing teeth and everything, and the question that was asked was, can you name one brand of toothpaste? And she couldn't. She literally could not name a brand of toothpaste. Like Crest, Colgate, fucking Sensodyne. There's 3. Fucking 3 that I have used, because guess who buys their toothpaste on special? Because that shit's expensive.
I know.
So it's one of those long-term products like Band-Aids and stuff that I don't mind paying for, because you're paying for the time you're going to use it, because nobody uses a full tube of toothpaste in a week unless you're, I don't know, eating it, which don't do that. You'll die. I got a couple of things in the chat. Go ahead.
Go for it. I was going to say really quick, I'm sure if you asked her what floss was, she would be dumbfounded. I'm sure she doesn't have any idea what floss is.
Oh, I guarantee she knows what floss is.
She's never used it.
She has no idea how to use it. Like, the only time she would kind of understand is if you gave her one of those fucking things. I used to have a couple over here, but I used them all. But
I like those. I like those little itty bitty, and I have ones that break, and like you only have a little toothpick in it too. Like, those things are amazing on the fly.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those. Well, I gotta get more now, but and I get gaps in my tooth, so I get like pork, chicken stuck in there, so I have to like push that shit out and fucking floss certain places all the time, because I am not Sergeant Perfect teeth. But real quick, let me say what's up to the chat. A couple things here, and then we'll get back into this. What's going on, Mandy Momo? TIE Fighter Jet, where's my damn breakfast? I said I wanted it by 11 a.m. and it's 11:43 here. Damn it. Well, it's 11:47, and TIE Fighter Jet has yet to start the grill. So, yes, there's where your breakfast is. TIE Fighter Jet also says, "Oh, wait until he sees the boot marks on the wall. Would you like to know about the boot marks on the wall?" Oh, hey, what's going on, Vila? I
Hey,
saw some of your
Vila.
stream this morning. That was fun. I was like, I had it on for like brewing coffee and showering and shit. Everybody check out Vila, and you can Vila should be able to pop her link in there. Anyway, I think there was one more thing. Regardless,
And
anyway,
Prairie Queen. Yes, I know I have horrible teeth. So
Blackers.
if we were talking about my teeth, I don't have good teeth. So yes, I know that already.
It's okay. Like it's not your fault. Kind of. But
Well, the problem is it's all the glass
Blackers,
that I was eating. It was all the glass I was eating a couple years ago that actually destroyed a lot of my teeth. And I was at a motorcycle show, and the Jaeger
Queen.
Yeah,
Sweetheart.
the Jägermeister girls asked if I could eat one of their Jägermeister bottles, and I was a dumbass, and I broke one of them, and I tried chewing the side of the Jägermeister bottle, and I ended up chipping and messing up some of my teeth. So remember, kids, don't eat glass.
That's some thick glass too, man. That's
and I was
almost comparable to like a wine bottle.
Yeah, I was being dumb, and it was a bunch of cute ladies that were asking me to do something for them, and I'm a sucker, so of course I
like. I mean, hey, we've all been there.
Mm-hmm. So remember, kids, don't eat glass, and then
remember, there's more fish in the sea. You don't have to eat glass just to catch these ones,
Yeah.
Although it might be fun because you have a good story to tell on streams.
But then you look like this, and it's not good to look like me.
Hey, you don't know that.
Yeah.
Everybody, check out Slim the Living Cyborg.
And
in that link right there.
And I believe my Teespring. So that's one of my stickers too.
Oh, dope! You got stickers on Teespring. Yeah.
I
think Mindy was
t-shirts
saying that actually looks really fucking cool. I like those stickers.
They did a really quality job. They're really well done. So I mean, I suggest anybody who hasn't created a Teespring who is a creator, please go there, and it's free to set up your crap, and then they take a bunch of it for each sale. But like, I just want to sell my merch. I'd rather people have like my t-shirts and my sweatshirts.
Dude, so, I'm in the same boat because like selling the merch helps me out, but like I don't make a ton off of that. Like my profit margins are really low, so I can sell it for the lowest price and just have people like wear it. Plus all of the products are super quality. I go through Printful, which I am going to fucking dump soon because holy fucking shit, their website sucks dick. It never fucking works. And I love Teespring.
Teespring is
I gotta go
awesome
through
to me.
I gotta go through Teespring, and I also gotta get some photo editing stuff. But there you go. There's the link to Vila's channel.
Yes. Make sure everybody subscribes. And then before we get started, I just want to show, like, I make a little sculpture of myself. So that's another thing that I do so that's me as a sculpture. That's
awesome, dude.
I kind of made it looking like I was like put in carbonite or whatever from Star Wars.
I was just about to say, like, the way it reflects light is actually really fucking cool.
Yeah, so that's my little sculpture that I have. And then
awesome.
I make all kinds of fun little things like that. So that's what I do during the day.
What was that? There you go.
For the win or fuck the world. I mean,
there you go. That's awesome, dude. That's great,
but everybody, if you can, go to my Teespring, and if you could support me, but support Lizard first. Go to Lizard's merch and go buy his merch because he's got a lot of fun stuff. But if anybody goes there, that'd be nice if you could get some of my stuff, especially if you got it for presents for other people.
Yeah, get some Slim merch. He's I'm doing okay. Get some Slim merch. because
This is
it's-
my
yeah.
well, this is my downtime for performing. These
Yeah.
2 months, well, November, December are I have no events going on. I performed last Saturday at a movie theater, but normally this is my downtime. So, if you could, cool. If not, no worries. But yeah, I'm not performing very much in the cold.
Yeah, fucking see, Slim, you live in Colorado, right?
Yes.
So it gets really cold there, and most of the people in the chat in the community know that in Colorado, people are always like they're hunting you down, trying to steal your key fobs, and
Yeah.
there's foots of snow all the time that prevents you from going anywhere. So
Mhm.
guys, buy some of Slim's merch because you never know when he's gonna get his key fob stolen, and he's gonna need at least 200, was it $230, I think it was, or something like
I think
that.
so. Yeah, it was something like that.
To get them replaced. But all right, yeah, let's continue
Keep going.
on.
Yeah. Let's see these dirty eggs he's cooking.
God, that is so
As the
fucking gross,
yolk-
dude.
Now they got the egg.
And there's like all
cooking
this.
in that
It
bacon
looks like
grease.
there's like beef fat in there too.
Who am I to
Yeah,
deny
no,
my
that's
fans
exactly what it
what they
looks
come to
like.
see?
Oh.
What's that? Bacon sizzling up and all that buttery, greasy goodness. Ew.
That's
Bacon?
what?
Got our seasoning.
That doesn't look like bacon.
Oh, I see. It was like curled over. So it like we were seeing the other side of this. That's
Yeah,
why.
I see.
But
And they're kind of thicker. They're kind of thicker than like some of the stuff you just buy at the store. So I can see that now.
check out the background because he
Trip
switches at the
down
same angle.
to the egg store.
Just watch
Look
the
at that.
background as he transitions.
Bubbling away in that buttery goodness.
I'm out of coffee.
Taking it and
Hey, what's going on? Dinah Cat loves me.
Go Dino.
Is it?
as
I don't know.
Now they got
From what I hear,
egg
English isn't your first language.
cooking in
Dinah
that
Cat.
bacon grease. Who am I
Look at how
to
dirty that
deny my
spatula
fans
was
what they come
too.
to see?
Everything's dirty.
What's that?
Oh, dude.
Bacon
Everything in this place is
sizzling
absolutely
up and all
disgusting.
that buttery, greasy goodness.
Just watch the background though.
Got our seasoning
See?
settled.
It just
Plate of pre-cooked
it just gets progressively like smokier in there. Like the dude has no ventilation.
Oh jeez.
is almost done.
Like look at
Here's
that
that
shit. And the
burger.
ceiling you can see like all of that smoke and everything is just
Our
sticking
calzones
to
come
it
together quite nicely.
Not
if
to
I
mention
do
that he
say
smokes
so
a pipe.
myself. Okay.
in the house.
I take my spatula,
What?
grab some of that grease, and just drip it onto the dough.
Why?
I know. I hear you,
Wash
Peanut.
over
I
that
hear you,
grease.
Peanut.
So now I got
Hurts my
tomato,
heart.
basil,
Yeah.
garlic, the same
This
size
would hurt
we
anybody's
smoked
heart.
before. Beautiful. Got some that sliced medium cheddar, making that life better. Pizza sauce.
Is that real cheese or is that fake cheese?
That's
So
definitely
make it
fake
4
cheese.
slices.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, Cobes.
What?
We got monster.
Okay. So does everybody understand why this is a problem? Why you're not supposed to use different types of cheese together and not do them in different orders? Do you know what I'm saying, Lizard?
Yeah, like
Shredded cheese
I mean-
burns a certain way or melts a certain way. The flat cheese,
Yeah.
which is fake, melts, and then the mozzarella that's in that cheese stick melts a different way. So
And-
he's
yeah,
using.
and they're different types. Like the mozzarella is
Yeah.
gonna melt way quicker than that cheddar, and it's like
So you're supposed
the
to do it in
mozzarella is
different-
like greasier, and the
Mhm.
cheddar's.
the fake.
I mean, this is
cheddar.
gonna be disgusting, but
Yeah.
I missed a little bit because I was wondering about this couple seconds here.
Okay. Why did he cut that?
Why did he cut the video, or why did he cut the
Both.
string cheese open? Like
A little bit of both.
like there was literally no reason to fucking flip out that knife, and
Yeah.
he still cut the string cheese open. I don't think it doesn't
Now
look.
we're
No,
gonna
he's
take this
definitely not cutting it
string
up.
cheese,
Okay,
if you please, and want to tear it up. It's good
Don't-
stuff, man.
it's
He's
Take
still
a look
making
at
it.
all
He's
that
leaving it in big
delicious
sections still.
cheese.
Look at how
yeah,
big.
it's
Oh my god.
it's really about a
So
lot
we're
of it
gonna
is about
throw
the
in our
amount of air that
pepperoni.
goes through.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna.
It's our friend.
Oh my god.
Friends over at Frito Lay.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
What's going on, Demon Fox Kira? Talking about a cook. Peanut
Now let's
McGee.
add our egg.
What's going on, Karma Killer? The fat
Hello.
content on
Egg
the
we made
cheese will
earlier, just
change
drop
the
it in
cook
there
slash
like
burn
that.
time of the food.
No, on top of our
Absolutely.
egg, we're gonna take
That's
the
what I was
bacon
kind
we
of
just
getting at.
made.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the cheese, you have to be like you have to cook a certain way. You can't put like Parmesan, like crumbled Parmesan on top of something and expect it to like melt the same way as mozzarella or cheddar and have like a similar taste and texture. It's going to be totally different. That's why on a what do you call, on like a Philly cheesesteak, you either have Swiss cheese or you'll have cheddar. And that's because that's how the flavors like really work. And I don't think I've ever had a Swiss cheese or a Philly cheesesteak with cheddar because, well, I don't really like cheddar, but yes, and it's gonna cook unevenly and be all but inedible. Not to the
Exactly.
Cobra. He's a king
So
Cobra.
before we start this again, the bar that I go hang out at, my local bar, they do a chicken Philly cheesesteak.
See, I've seen that plenty, and
I'm
that's
I'm iffy about it. I really want to try it, but I'm so biased to it being a steak Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like a beef Philly, that I don't know if I can get myself to eat a chicken Philly.
see,
Everybody
I've
in the
had them.
chat, tell us if you'd eat a chicken Philly sandwich.
I've had one before because when I used to work at a school in the hood, like at the end of the day, we would go and get food. Finally, that would be when we were able to eat. So we would go to one of the gas stations, the quote unquote Arab stores, and go to one of the Lebanese guys, and they'd cook up a chicken Philly cheesesteak, and it was nice, greasy. It was they were so fucking good. But yeah, like they're good, but it's up to you. If you don't really, if it messes with you, it's just not a cheese steak. It's a Philly cheese.
Yeah.
There you go. Real quick, we got a couple of people said something.
Yep.
This is disgusting. Yes, it is absolutely disgusting. Mexican food alone has cheese you can melt, cheese you can't fry, and cheese that needs to remain cold and crumbles. Each cheese is meant for a specific reason. Yes, exactly.
Yep,
You have
totally.
to. You don't put fucking like aged Gouda. My mom at Christmas had this stuff. It was like aged smoked Gouda, and it was fucking delicious, but you couldn't melt it. It was so rich. These tiny little cubes would just like burst flavor into your mouth. You put that on anything, it's just gonna be too rich. Nobody's gonna eat it, and it's not gonna taste good. So yeah, Karma Killers, you're totally fucking right.
Yeah, for sure.
And Demon Fox Kira, I mean, I'm no Soma from Food Wars. I don't know who Soma is. I know what Food Wars is.
I think she won one of the Food Wars or in the competition or something. But yeah, let us know who that is.
Yeah, you have fucking Charlie's. Yes, I love Charlie's. I love me some Charlie's.
I'll have to try that.
I mean, I'm not someone from Food Wars. I still F up some of my dishes at times, but at least I look up recipes and vids on how to do it. My mom and the grandparents taught me well, but they didn't teach me. That's a really good point. Like, I learned a lot of the way I cook on my own. I learned some things from like my mom and grandma, but I never really learned exactly how they cook. And watching my mom cook, I have learned that my grandma was the better cook, and she did not teach my mom very much. She taught her enough to feed the kids. So we had lots of good meals. We never went hungry, but there's some things that I would definitely change. But yes, if you haven't had Charlie's is like it's kind of like Subway with grilled subs. So you have like grilled meat. They'll put like chicken or Philly cheesesteak or buffalo chicken. They'll, chop it up with onions and they'll put pickles and lettuce and mayonnaise and stuff on it. It's really goddamn good. And it's definitely my go-to on any military installation. But what's it, Charlie's? Charlie's is fucking amazing. If I can find a Charlie's around here, I will I'll go there and get a sub. But it's not the most ubiquitous. Let's say. Yup. All right. Someone is the drug everyone is addicted to in Brave New World. I was thinking that. Yeah, and we made the reference the other night.
Okay.
My buddy Mac, orgy porgy, because they drink the soma and then they have an orgy in a Brave New World.
Okay.
But moving along. Well, let's finish this up and then I'm gonna take a quick break and go to the bathroom, get a little bit more coffee, maybe.
That cooked bacon into bits, and we're just gonna tear it up and put it on top of our egg. But take a look.
So the bacon is already cooked all the way through,
bacon
too.
And the eggs on top, ready to drop. And we're gonna add some beef to our calzone. I want to eat this last piece right here. Oh,
that's not the thing that he ate isn't cooked. That beef is fucking raw, dude.
Is he just trying to do everything wrong possible?
This is how this motherfucker eats, dude. This is like you might want to say like might say like this is performance, but no. Like the stream, folks. It is free. Thank you. This is this is Cobes, dude. This is who he is. This is what he is cooking. That beef is fucking raw. That's not rare, that is raw. And he probably let that sit out too. He probably didn't just pull that out of the freaking fridge. So no. Because I think that might have been, I don't know if that was a pre-made or like he made that patty, but regardless, this is Ron. This is so Ron.
So Ron. Yeah,
so Ron. Hold on. Some of that will burn, some of it will melt. The rest will send him to the ER for food poisoning. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, totally.
He's gonna make his SpaceX is gonna be jealous of the launch pad that is gonna be his toilet.
Did you hear about how?
Go ahead.
Did you hear about how Lauren Boebert, her little company, her restaurant that she has?
Oh yeah.
In Colorado Rifle, which I've been to Rifle, they were doing an outdoor event and they didn't frigerize their pork.
Right.
So when they cooked it up, it still was tainted, and they got like 41 people sick.
Yeah, I heard about that. Like they actually got
poisoned.
They gave people like legitimate food poisoning, like medically documented food poisoning. Yeah, and it was because of her shitty restaurant is full of shitty people and it's run really poorly. So they didn't know to refrigerate.
They didn't know to refrigerate their pork before they cooked it. So they brought out all this pork.
It was pulled pork, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pulled. Yeah, it was a pulled pork sandwich, but they were leaving it out, or they didn't refrigerate it to the right temperature before they cooked it, which caused it to already go bad before they cooked it. So I guess everybody, I want to say 41 people, but it could have been 51. Let's just say 41 because I'll be nice.
Yeah.
But like 41 people went to the hospital because her company didn't cook it right. I'm not going to personally blame her, but you need to hire proper staff to know what to do when you have a company or a restaurant. Like you need to have a real cook on site at all times that knows like chicken temperatures, that knows all what you're supposed to do and what not to, I mean,
right, because like me eating something that's provided at an event like that, if my pulled pork sandwich is a little cold, I'm thinking, well, it's probably because it's been sitting out for a while. You know, it's gonna be a
Yeah.
little cold. Yeah, I trust that it's cooked thoroughly.
Thoroughly,
But
yeah.
the pork wasn't cooked thoroughly, and it wasn't refrigerated.
Yeah.
So when they put the barbecue sauce on and everything, it just turned into, well, food poisoning.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
pork, yeah, you have to cook it. You will get parasites. Like pork is
Well-
not pork and chicken. Like chicken's the obvious one. Pork will fuck you up. Like, you can
Well,
get
that's-
really
That's
fucked.
why
Go ahead.
that's why in certain religions they ask you to not eat pork at certain times, or you're not supposed to, because
Or it has
back
to
in the
be
day they
butchered
didn't
a certain
understand.
way.
Yeah, exactly, and that was the major problem. Is back in the day these people were not storing it properly at the right temperature and then cooking it the right way, and so it was a
Right.
huge problem with people dying of pork poisoning or food poisoning. So
Right.
what's the easiest way to get people to not die? You say your God tells you to not eat something or to not eat it on a certain day. Just like I think it was fish or something like that. You don't eat on Friday or Sunday or something.
Right.
The reason why is because you go to the market on Monday. You buy all your supplies and you use that the rest of the week, and you don't go back there until. So on the 6th day or whatever, your seafood is tainted or is bad, you know. And
Right.
so say don't
Why-
eat fish on this day or don't eat things on certain days, is because that's how long your meat would last, or your whatever that type of product would
Yeah.
last. And so
That's why I don't order like seafood specials, because it's the fish they're trying to get rid of.
exactly.
I mean, it's just sort of common sense, but let's continue
Let's
on.
keep going. Yeah, keep going.
I actually
Fuck
have to
these
pee,
crazy
so I want to
calzones.
finish this up and then get some
Strive for
coffee.
more. Going up
I
because
can't
of
believe he's
cool
putting
forward
cheese on top of that.
with
This is more cheddar too. Cheddar.
a bit more of that mozzarella.
Dude, my
So
hand
I'm
is
gonna
sweating so
stretch.
much. It's so gross.
And this part can be a little bit
It's
tricky.
all the fucking swelling.
Want to impress the ladies?
How the
with
hell
your
would you eat that
turkey?
shit,
There
yo?
you go. Ooh, that
Yo,
buttery
you ever been to
goodness.
Fox's Pizza? Whoa,
Mm.
hey, no, bro, fuck, no, that goes in the trash.
Yeah, exactly.
That should not even be in your pan. Like, dude, you need to scrub that pan. Get yourself some stainless steel wool, so that when you scrub one layer, you can let it soak, and then you can scrub again, and the steel wool won't deteriorate. That is fucking disgusting. That is just grease, and that's not flavor, that's char. It's gonna taste like a fucking ashtray. Oh my god, dude. Being raised Catholic, I was always taught that you ate fish on Friday, just not shellfish back in the day, because they were considered unclean, and pork had worms. Yeah, and shellfish tend to have a lot of parasites as well, unlike fish. So, and that kind of happens because they're bottom feeders, at least as far as I know. But yeah, you don't eat fish on Fridays because it's more than likely to be contaminated, and that's why a lot of like Middle Eastern religions wouldn't eat pork, because one, pigs are really dirty. They consume a lot of resources in order to provide sustenance, and they can harbor parasites if it's not cooked properly. So if your chef or your cook doesn't know how to handle the pork, they will get you sick. So
Yeah.
a lot of it's based off of experience. Essentially, people dying, and then they made religions out of it from time to time. God damn it!
We're just
I
gonna pour
can't
that
believe
buttery goodness.
that's not butter.
Take a look at this ridiculously unhealthy
Not-
calzone that I've made for your sick entertainment and for my delicious consumption. Oh my god! Let's go ahead and put it in.
Dude, did you fucking see that?
We're just gonna pour that buttery goodness.
Which
Hang on.
part
Take
of
a
the
look at
horribleness?
this ridiculously unhealthy calzone that I've made for your sick entertainment and for my delicious.
Oh, you do eat fish on Fridays. My bad. Yeah, you're correct.
Okay,
I
it's
totally
like
got that wrong. But
it was Sunday that you don't eat something or something, like I don't remember. I haven't
No,
really looked at
what
the
do
religiosity of certain
That's what I was thinking of. It was the Filet-O-Fish. The Filet-O-Fish came about because Catholics would want fish on Fridays. So they would want to go to McDonald's, and whoever came up with and they competed with the Aloha burger, which was like a burger with a piece of a slice of pineapple on it.
Cod? Oh, pineapple.
Yeah. So the Filet-O-Fish won out because Catholics wanted to eat it. So yeah, I definitely got that a little bit backwards. But just not shellfish back in the day. Yeah, but the shellfish thing I was correct on. I'll stand on that. God damn it. Gavel. No. But thank you for correcting me, Dynacat.
But remember what we were getting at. But what we were getting at is the reasons why people eat certain things on certain days for certain reasons is because of how healthy they are or not, or if it's more likely you're not going to get poisoned if you eat it in a certain days. And unfortunately for the human existence is most of us are idiots. So you have to tell people don't eat foods on certain days because they don't understand the concept of things going bad.
It's very true. And just because it smells okay doesn't mean it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. You can't eat meat on a Friday, so they would eat fish instead. Security monitor lizard, Catholicism. Yeah, that's what it is. You can't you can't have like red meat or anything on.
Yeah,
it was like land. You can't have anything from the land on a Friday, but you can have something from the sea. Something. It was some kind of. I think it's some kind of like loophole actually, but I'm not fucking Catholic.
Yeah, and then.
According to Christian teaching, Jesus died on Friday. Fasting on Fridays became a way to honor his sacrifice. Fish, though, which were cold-blooded, were considered okay to eat on fasting Friday or on fasting day.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I needed some clarification. I didn't grow up religious at all, so I'm going. You gotta correct me when I'm wrong. Demon Fox.
I grew up around. Go ahead.
Let me just. It's all good. It's been a while since I practiced Catholicism. Most of this memory from having this all shoved in my throat from when I was barely able to comprehend words. Yeah. Loophole. Stop that. The best. It's the best Christian loophole. But I didn't mean to cut you off. Let me.
No, it was mainly I grew up around different Christian sects. So Catholicism is a little foreign to me, but I've looked into it and tried to understand, their rituals and why they were doing certain things. But I grew up around Christianity, even though my parents are atheists. But because of society, I was put in like Christian school a couple times, and I mean, so I was around that aspect of it.
Yeah, I grew up around a lot of religious people, not like super religious, but I grew up around religion, and I remember, us looking at the atheist girl when I was in 3rd grade as weird. Like when she was like, well, told people I don't believe in God. We were all just like, what? And it took the teacher, Mr. Ione, to be like, so what? Like, we all live in the United States of America. Let me sit you guys down and teach you about how, like, why you're treating this girl like shit.
Yeah.
So, let's continue on.
Finish that. Yeah.
It's just consumption.
But look at this. Look at that.
So he says that's a calzone?
That is, yes.
A pile of shit. But,
yeah.
I mean, that's not how you make a cal...
Look at all this buttery goodness just pooled into the crevasse of this dough. We have
my God.
boulders of flavor on this mountain of meat and cheese. Guys, breakfast of champions right here. Wheaties, eat your heart out.
How would you be able to cook that evenly?
Yes.
Go ahead and put it.
We got to learn from the master himself, man.
that doesn't even know how to put a collar on his fucking neck. He doesn't even wear a collar right. Look at that.
He can't even put a collar around his own neck.
We're gonna be like,
That's
is there really any point to all this?
Same.
Making an hour-long video just to cook something?
Like someone exploded liquid
if you got the
diarrhea
time
on top.
if you got
I
like a
agree.
good 2 hours before you gotta do anything or
Two.
less, this would be a great
What?
way to start your day.
Everyone lives in America.
And really,
yeah.
how do you think things like
Coming from someone whose country doesn't even exist. Yes.
pizza were discovered? If you really think about it, and they threw it together. They're like, I don't know how the fuck this is gonna turn out, but let's just do this, and this, and this, and
I'm
this.
sorry. Hold
this,
on. What did you say?
this turn out, but I think you got the time to. If you
That's
got
not
like
how the
a
world
good
works.
2 hours before you gotta do anything or less, this would be a great way to start your day. And really, how do you think things like pizza were discovered? If you really think about it, and they threw it together. They're like, I don't know how the fuck this is gonna turn out, but
Okay.
let's just do this,
No.
and this, and this.
I mean,
Can I?
go ahead. Go right
do you
ahead.
know
You
how-
know what? I'm gonna
I
let
know
you
this
talk.
is a calzone.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Totally,
like, really
totally.
bad. I'll be right back.
I know this is a calzone that he's making, so but like how pizzas were made is there were soldiers on the field, and they took their shields and they put dough out on it, and then they took what they had to eat, slices of pepperoni or other meats, and then cheese, and they put it on top of it, and they cooked it on their shields. So using that as an example, is the way that food is made isn't out of let's just see what happens. It's taking food that you have and finding a way to make them into a palatable dish so that you can eat it, because you can't take food that's scarce and ruin the dish and make it unedible for nobody to eat it. So it's the opposite of what he said. They're taking food that they had and finding a way to make that into a palatable dish. Or being out in the field and saying, how do we make food for our soldiers or for our people in, like, say, a famine or something. That's the other thing that's funny. There's a bunch of people who are like, how did we end up eating shrimp or eating mussels? What did they just go and blah, blah, blah? It's like, well, you have a community that's around that area, and they were like, well, there's the only protein substance around us is these mussels. Well, let's figure out how to make them into a dish, because we have to utilize them to feed the people. It isn't, oh, let's just take ingredients, throw them together, and try to make a dish. No, it was actually a lot more thought going into it.
Yeah, like the pizza that he's talking about, like what we think of today as pizza, came about when I forget it was like the president or king or whatever at the time of Italy was coming into town, and there was someone wanted to provide them with a meal, so they provided them with a flatbread with mozzarella cheese, some marinara sauce, and I think basil on top. And it's like a classic pizza margherita that they gave them. Somebody's gonna correct me on that. And they gave it, and it was because it had the colors of the Italian flag.
That's right.
And
That's right.
That's where we get our Italian pizza today.
right.
But like back in the day, a pizza, cooking it on a shield, putting like bread dough on a shield to cook it, and then throwing shit on top of it and refining that. I mean, especially if you're going to come back from war and you're like, man, that thing we had on the shield was actually really good. Can you try this? Like, you're whoever back home is probably going to refine it and be like, man, this is actually pretty good. I know a few things that are around here. Like, instead of putting beef on here, we could put venison or rabbit, and then we could have, a sausage or blah, 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 blah. So, like, yeah.
Exactly.
But Demon Fox Akira says, LOL, I like your teacher already. I still remember being Christmas pageants in the 90s, and I'm pretty sure I felt another gray hair pop in. It's okay. I remember those pageants as well, and I hated them. I also remember having having to go and sit through the gospel choir in my high school, my public high school. So I was like, and the only other option was, well, you can go sit in the office instead. And I was like, what the fuck kind of option is that? Like, what the fuck is that? I can't just like go to class where I want to be. Like, what? What the hell is this shit? But yeah, check out Slim
Thank
Living
you.
Cyborg before we get into this. And yeah. Anyway,
This,
go on.
boom, like the first pizza was born. They served it to the Queen of Italy, and she was like, "Yo, this shit's bomb."
Hopefully you recycled
Boom.
it.
That's how the pizza was born, baby. Oh, YouTube, if I could show you what it looks like. Oh, wait, I can. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, no
Look at
thanks,
it, YouTube.
Mindy.
Just
The past was the
fucking
worst.
look at it.
Look at
Isn't
it.
that-
Look at it. It's burning to shit. All of that butter and stuff and all of the carbon that was in here before is just burning. That's where all that smoke is coming from. Like, this is the oven's too hot. Everything inside is gonna be cold.
That's just beautiful. One person
I'm
commented,
wrong.
"Cobes, do you secretly live in Flavor Town?" Fucking hell. Hold up, I gotta take you on a close-up look at that. All that cheese is oozing out with the grease. Try not to fart while I'm doing this because it's kind of probably physically unappealing to some people, but we all fart, so get over it. Trying it, this video's long enough. You might have to see me try it on another video. Cliffhanger.
No, I think it was just so undone, or it looked so horrible that you were like, "Oh, I can't actually eat this thing. It's a piece of shit." Does anybody in the chat think that even got halfway done? Put a 1 if you think it got even halfway done. Put a 2 if you
No.
think it was not done at all.
Now, to be fair, when he pulls the knife out, okay, that's disgusting.
Try not to fart
look
while
at
I'm
the
doing
knife.
this because it's kind of probably physically unappealing to some people, but we
All of
fart,
this is
so get over.
Terribly
Why am I looking?
physically. See, like the cheddar that's on the knife, the cheddar
So get
right there.
That's it.
Yeah, that shit is not done.
And why am I looking at a trash can right now? Why are we not looking at what you're cutting? You see, that's another thing. Like, I don't want to see your trash can, homie.
Yeah, dude, like look into the phone when you're cutting. Like, put it in front of your hands. Like, I know it's hard to do it
Well,
with one
that's
hand.
another reason. That's another reason why you have a tripod there, honey, sweet cheeks, cakes there, dude, whatever your name is.
Yeah.
You know,
you gotta adapt. But
I
hey,
mean,
at least he
I
drinks
guess,
Mountain Dew with real sugar.
I guess. But even if you're holding it with your hand, like, these people are so
Dude.
bad at videography.
That's the least of their worries.
You know how many
I think
videos that
medical
I've shot?
would be the worst.
You know how many videos I've shot that I've deleted because like I barely did something like that, and I was like, well, if I don't reshoot it, I'm just like, well, I'm not showing anybody this because like it's crap. Why the hell would I show anybody the floor of my freaking kitchen?
Dude, if you've seen any of my videos from the army, yeah, those are like shit 8-hour missions that I went on, and I have hours of fucking video for a 2-minute thing. Like, yeah, you cut out a lot of shit because you don't need it, or it's just really bad. Like, there's one video in there where I interviewed the Kuwaiti ambassador or the American ambassador to Kuwait, and when I went through the video, like, even when I was there, they were like, you can't film this, you can't film that, you can't film this, because we were blowing up some of his old armored cars. So they couldn't show I couldn't show what they were using to blow them up. I couldn't talk about what they were using. I couldn't get too close in on the vehicles. All I could do was like show, the destruction, how fucked up the vehicles were prior to, because they had been used for target practice for us. But yeah, fucking if you do production right, you will lose a lot of shit hits the cutting room floor.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
I know all about that for sure.
Oh yeah. And what's going on, Stang Doll? This is a Cobes video. Are we making hamburgers here? We're about to. Because the here, I'm gonna let this play through so I can get to
Yeah, do it.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What's
We're not just making a burger,
fellow
we're making a
YouTube?
pizza. Thank you for being here, Stang Doll.
Pizza burger.
Why were you destroying history? That's sad. No. Dude, this is like that's not history. These are like it's it'd be the same thing as like taking a fucking sedan to the scrapyard.
Yeah.
And on top of it, or rather, here's a better idea. It's like burning down an old house that's been abandoned in order for the fire department to train on how to put it out.
That's a perfect analogy. I was going to say
There you
something
go.
close to that, but I think that's a better analogy than I could have came up with. So yeah.
I mean, like it's, and I mean, I think we can all appreciate, any kind of services, emergency public services, getting some kind of training out of shit being destroyed. If it's just going to cause a problem in the neighborhood or in the country, maybe.
Or another way to put it is, I would rather have my emergency services have training under their belt when they come to save me than me be their practice. So if we've got to destroy some things, then go for it. So when you can save me, I'm safe.
Dude, that's a great way to fucking put it. You know what? Hey, either way you guys want to take it, that's awesome. I think that might have been a little bit better than mine too. Because yeah, I don't want to be their practice. Let's let them practice. Yeah, be with Thulu. Be with Thulu's all about some nods. Oh no. Yeah, don't worry, Stang Doll. Right before we get into this, we're gonna take a real quick break.
I need another beer.
I might have to take my beret off because it's just the pressure of this shit sitting right here is kind of giving me a weird headache. But I'm gonna go and grab a little bit more coffee, probably some water, and I'll see you back here in 5 minutes. We'll call it. All right.
What are we playing?
The video of you.
Kick-ass.
So if for those of you go ahead.
A couple months ago in Colorado Springs, I did a zombie horror-esque event with a bunch of entertainers, and so this is the video from that.
All right. Ooh, is this? I think I've seen this one. This one's fucking sweet. If not,
full screen.
Yeah, I'm about.
Yeah.
So we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Then we'll talk a little bit about this, and we'll move on to hamburger pizza. See you guys in just a minute. Oh,
Yeah.
see, I've seen this a bunch, so I'm like, I'm like, okay, I gotta work on other things in the background. But yeah, everybody, check out Slim Living Cyborg. His stuff will pop up in the chat somewhere soon. Where are you at? Oh, there you are, right on the edge. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that. Ain't nothing but a man right there.
Thank you.
Plenty of machine as well. Sorry, I knocked my camera a little bit. All right, let's see. Let's get back into a little bit of Cobes cooking. Why not? And everybody support Slim Living Cyborg. He does this for his profession. He doesn't just do this for fun. Like, he actually like puts stuff on his nipples and hangs stuff from his nose and does all of the tattoos and everything. Like, this isn't what is performance art, but it is it's also his profession. He's a professional. He's a professional performer.
Freak. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Support him. See, I don't like saying freak because I don't like people getting the negative connotation because I know what it means. But
yeah.
But he's a professional freak show performer, and you guys, everybody should support him and his friends because these shows are awesome and they're only gonna get better. And his boss is named Enigma, right? Still?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. And he's super fucking cool. He's been he was on the X-Files. It's true. I saw him eat crickets on the X-Files.
So season 2, episode 1, you can see my boss, the Enigma, in the X-Files.
Man, season 2. That's a long ass time ago. They can't be true. Performance art is dead. What?
Totally.
Have you never seen Shani and Rev's performance art? Their entire channel. They drove 25 hours in a car filled with nothing but shit and yelling at children for performance art. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Also, since we're about to get into this a little bit, and we don't have a whole lot longer to go on this, but I'm going to go ahead and put up the I don't know why I just came over this, the begging banner.
Nice.
But yeah, I want to edit it so that you guys can help out Slim, because like you said, he's in the off season. So, you know, if you've ever worked at like a garden center or like, you know, like a Halloween store or something like it, there's an off season. Fireworks off season.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here, and we'll continue on with the Cobes while I do that.
Cobes, we're back in his house, showing you all how to make delicious pizza. Haha. This is the bacon cheeseburger pizza. It's going down. It's going down real good on my YouTube channel. Yeah. So right now we have some beef and some bacon pre-cooked. If you want to make a bacon cheeseburger pizza, you got to make sure your beef and your bacon's pre-cooked. That's how I roll in this bitch.
Real quick, also I have these 2 cold brew shots that I bought on a whim, impulse buy. If you guys want to see me do them, $10 each.
Yeah. Please, we want to see him do them. So
yeah.
Get
And
that
if you
done.
wanna, let's see, hang on. There we
I mean,
go.
if somebody wants to see me stick a knife in my nose, I'll do it for $10 too. But make sure you get the shots for lizard first. Do shots for lizard first. Then...
I'm doing all right, man.
Okay. But if somebody wants to throw me some money in my PayPal, I'll do some sideshow. But let's.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
The only thing is, bro, I don't want to see this guy's face this close. I wish you would just remember, kids, take your camera and put it a little bit further away from your face.
Just as long as it's filmed in landscape, okay?
Yeah, at the least landscape.
Yeah, so you've seen the hand video, the pin removal video. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I was like, go in landscape.
Yeah,
Felt bad, but because Ashley's my friend, she's a sweetheart.
Our oven is set.
So if you guys want to see some freak show stuff,
oh yeah,
PayPal the
it's
cyborg,
preheated.
Man.
We're ready.
I would appreciate
to go.
you guys doing
now,
that. And
if you want to make a good pizza,
I can save
you
these
gotta
shots,
bake
don't worry.
it
It's
for
Sunday.
420 degrees for 18 minutes. For the pizza crust that I get locally, it creates the perfect pizza every time. So let's get into it. Bacon cheeseburger pizza, boom. Can you handle it, YouTube? Can you fucking handle it? Cooking video, deliciousness for your face. Pizza stone. We're gonna need a couple.
Thank you, Mango.
Because we're getting pizza stoned, Bill.
You know what I would really like better is if you would do better lighting.
Yeah.
I hate when people have the halo around their head because they don't understand front lighting.
Oh, dude, were you here for the one time one of the many times I freaked out on G-Man? This motherfucker, I shit you not. I shit you the fuck not. You're gonna lose your fucking mind. This dude was sitting with the sun like this
behind him. Yeah, no, I seen that video.
Yeah,
I seen that video.
I lost my fucking mind because he immediately does what? Blames his fucking phone.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you've been on here for 12 fucking years, and you don't understand that the sun being behind you can be a fucking problem? Oh my god. Somebody kill me.
I don't understand how people can be doing videography. Let's just put it because that's the most blanket way to say this. Not just streaming, not just doing recording and editing. how do these people not understand this concept after 12 years? It took me, okay, I did get classes on how to do 3-point and 4-point lighting. I was the stage manager for Time Warner Cable in San Diego for their public access for a while. So I was taught how to do it. But how do you not like see these things and not understand the concept? Like, my face is lit up the proper way because when I look in my viewing screen, my face is lit up properly. You know that he is looking at his face at his own screen and going, "Oh, I can't. It just doesn't look right." Well, turn around, motherfucker. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, like it's really not a hard concept, and like if anything looks fucked up, just change it. Literally, you're already going to turn on the camera. Just turn it on before you hit the live button or the record button, and be like, okay, does this look like shit? Or record yourself and be like, wow, does this look like shit? Yeah, it actually fucking does. I actually have, like, if I were to take down the comforter that I have in front of my window, one, it would actually drop the temperature in here because, well, I have shitty insulation. But two, like, it would be super bright on my left side, and it'd actually be one distracting to me, and it would just overblow everything. So it's just it's simple shit like that, but a lot of people just, especially when they're like Cobes or like G-Man, they just don't get it.
So it's my camera's fault that my lighting is bad right now, right?
Yes.
Totally. And it's not the fault of not knowing how to light yourself.
No, it has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that you turned off your 3-point lighting and you created a bunch of shadows all over your face. No.
Yeah. It's not my fault. It's the camera's fault that I look like shit. No. If you understand and one thing I want to say before we get onto this, because we probably should, is remember, kids, you can go on YouTube and like look up how to light anything, or how to do your green screen, or how to run your anything, OSB, BSO, whatever it's called nowadays, your StreamYards, your everything. You just go on and look up a 5-minute video, watch it, and then it will run you through how to basically look semi-professional. I mean, I only have these 2 ring lights, and I have my open window, which is giving me backlight. So I have 3-point lighting just from having 2 ring lights. I mean, it's an easy thing to have, and I got them for $11 each or something. So
right, like that's a few hours worth of work. I mean, you could literally, you're in Colorado. I'm in Ohio. I don't have snow yet. You could literally just walk outside and just be like, "Hey, can I shovel your snow for, $10?"
Yeah,
like, sure.
Yeah.
Shovel the whole driveway, get rid of the ice, throw down some salt, whatever, and you can do that 3-4 times over. Get your ring lights, get yourself some beer, get a fucking snack, and that's it. A little bit of work. Rev. Sorry, headphone users.
And the other thing is, if you're already e-begging, then like all you do is just e-beg for $20, and you buy 2 ring lights with the shipping and handling, and then you grab them and you just throw them up like I have. And the thing that's wonderful about the ones I have is they have like 32 settings. So I can put them on all kinds of different settings, and different colors and different tones and all that shite. It's so freaking easy to do this stuff that I mean. And then so really quick, this gentleman, I don't know if I should call him one. He's using his phone, correct? Probably.
Probably.
Okay, so my ring light has a phone holder in it, and there's an adapter that you can get so that you can hold that in your hand. He can be holding the ring light with his phone in his hand doing all of this, and it comes with a tripod that you can put. So he could be doing this with a $13 ring light with the tripod and making this so much better quality than what he's doing. Unfortunately, I don't think he has the mental capacity to understand the concepts that we're talking about.
See, I'll agree with you on that one too. But I'm gonna have to defend him on the logistics of his kitchen, because my kitchen's fairly open, but I can't like if I maybe I'll take a picture later because I still have my my video camera in there, my Sony, on the tripod, and it's not easy to get the right shots that you want and everything
I get
based
that.
off
I
of
get
like,
that.
especially like where I'm cooking. So like if
Yeah,
I
I
were to
get you.
cook the kielbasa and sauerkraut that I had last night on my video camera, like my Sony, and hook it up to the computer, I would have to like walk around it and everything because it has to be a certain distance away because I'm not getting, you know, grease on a $3,000 camera. Get the fuck out of here.
I understand that for sure.
Right. And you know, like I get it too. Plus it's cooking. He has to have two hands. So it's cooking videos are really a logistics game, and the best way to do it is to have another person. But
Well,
if you look at like professional cooking videos, like, you know, Babish or Ramsey or whoever, they're cooking on like an island
yeah,
in a
yeah,
massive kitchen. Like they have all the
and
space they need.
or they have 3 cameras, and that, you know, that's another thing that unfortunately some of these people don't understand when they're trying to make certain videos is, you know, why the professionals are professionals, because they have 3 cameras that are set up to where you have 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark where you're supposed to be inside of, and so you can just switch between those, and
Right.
and that's really hard for people. I do get that, and I I may be setting him up for failure too quick because I'm saying he doesn't have the right things.
No,
But unfortunately, these kids don't even understand what they're doing wrong.
well, he's, I think, your age.
He's 40.
So someone correct me if I'm wrong, but someone correct me on Cobes' age because he might be closer to my age, but he's up there. He's not a young man. Like he is
And
anyway,
I feel bad because he seems like his understanding of the universe and the world is a little naive, and so I hope he really isn't as old as me, because when I see people that are old as me or older and they don't understand the concepts of how things work, I'm like, how did you get this far in life and not get taken out? You know, I mean, like
Peanut McGee
is okay.
Yeah, he's closer to Slim's age. All right.
Okay, well, let's keep going because I really want to see this wannabe thing he makes.
Started.
Exactly.
One, we're gonna need
dude.
Pillsbury.
Real quick, you said he was filming on his phone. So like I ran into this the other day, and I didn't upload the video to my computer, but I came across a car accident, and when I pulled out my phone to film, since the camera and the fingerprint sensor is so close together, it was all like covered in like hand grease and shit. I was like, oh, it's nasty, it's all fuzzy. So I don't think he cleaned off his camera.
Crust.
Ever.
You can use great value if that's all you
Yeah.
can afford. It don't matter. But the first thing you're gonna need is a pizza crust, which is always notorious for being difficult to
Shaney
open.
that said performance
I
art
might
is
need
dead.
the assistance of my shotgun shell pocket.
After
What the fuck?
So to make this delicious
Okay,
bacon
okay.
cheeseburger pizza, I'm gonna take you along on this journey of
Is that a
unhealthiness.
shank?
Yeah, literally, it's a shame.
Cooking with
Oh,
Cobra.
No, hold on. It's another gas station
No
knife.
matter.
Yeah, it totally
Cooking
is.
video.
It's one of those
Deliciousness
shotgun
for your
shell knives.
face.
Yeah.
Knives.
Pizza stone. We're gonna need a couple. So to make this delicious bacon
Yeah, it is.
cheeseburger pizza, I'm gonna take you along on this
Dude,
journey
that looks like a piece of
unhealthiness.
metal in some fucking in like a hard candle.
Cooking
You would
with Cobra. Strike with flavor. Am I right?
Why?
There we go. Bit of patience and problem solving, but pizza dough out of there. This is going to be the crust for our delicious pizza. So
Please tell me you washed your hands before you fucking touched it like that.
Dude,
We
No.
know you didn't.
Just like
No.
this.
Never.
We got our pizza dough right here, ready to go. We're gonna need
Okay.
some seasoning for this pizza, so hold on a
So
second.
he's gonna make a rectangle pizza.
The seasoning is optional.
That seems to be the theme around here. Like,
He likes
neither.
rectangles, huh?
Yeah, the last 3 pizzas and stuff. Hold on.
You know, it
I
takes
feel like I
5
missed
seconds to. You know, it takes 5 seconds to roll it in your hand and then like actually make it into. Never mind.
No, no.
That's too.
Dude,
That's too
we got-
complicated for him.
we got too much going on here. All right. Look at that face. You think this guy can distinguish between shapes? All right, let's.
No. You know that little thing as a
but-
kid that you put the different shapes in? He could not do that. He does not know how to do that.
He's the guy in Idiocracy, like doing this,
Mhm,
trying to hide his answers.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to add some flavor to my pizza, so
Oh
I'm
my
gonna add
God.
some seasoning to it.
He never does. His food gets hand crust and dirty pan crust.
And a pinch
Ew.
of slap your mama Cajun seasoning.
I'm just
I love
imagining
that
all the shit that was on my
combination of
hand after
seasoning.
my
That shit's
splint came
delicious.
off
Adds flavor.
Oh,
after
yeah,
like
yeah.
3
And
weeks.
stir
Yeah,
it
yeah.
out in the lid.
So, has anybody
Sprinkle
had this
it
seasoning
onto it.
before? The Your Mama
Beautiful.
seasoning?
The flavor going
No,
into
have
this is gonna be.
I've heard about it, but I haven't had it
We're gonna need some
myself.
pizza
I heard it's
sauce.
okay
Look
as a
at the-
seasoning. I don't know if I'd put it on a
We
pizza
have some
though.
Prego roasted garlic Parmesan pasta sauce. Roasted garlic Parmesan.
It's pasta
thought it was-
sauce,
That's what
bro.
we're using for our pizza sauce. What?
What's going on, Dean Kruger?
No.
We have
no,
cooking
no,
vids,
no,
eating
no,
vids,
no.
only missing
No,
the pooping
You're
vids.
not using roasted garlic Parmesan.
Well,
for
that's your
your
next niche. You need to do the pooping vids.
I think Dean Kruger is actually referring to the fact that I promised to shit myself on stream, which I literally did because I predicted what this guy was gonna say. Anyway, I will do that at some point. But yes, do you really
remember,
want to...
remember, kids, if you donate $20 to Lizard, he will shit himself.
No, I'll take my shirt off, but I may not shit myself.
Oh, okay. Shirt off. Oh, I got that mixed up in the note, the cliff notes earlier.
Okay.
It's
All right, yeah,
taking,
yeah. The banner goes by a little quickly. I understand. All right. All right.
pizza sauce. The fuck's wrong with you? You're using roasted garlic Parmesan sauce for your pizza sauce. The fuck's wrong with you?
Exactly
There's
what I
nothing
said.
wrong with me, YouTube.
That's fighting
I'm
words.
showing you how to add some flavor to your pizza.
It's because it's high in sodium. Premix seasoning always has too much sodium. Yeah,
Of
just
course, yeah.
don't add salt. And thank you, Lingosaurus. Folks, donate to the Lizard here. Komodo Gold. Donate to Slim here. PayPal. That means Slim Cyborg.
If somebody does donate to me, don't trust that my PayPal is going to tell me. I'll trust your word on it. Just let me know if you threw me money, and then we'll go from there. I trust the people that are in the side chat. If you donated to me, I'll do something stupid.
Hashtag Peanut McGee wants Slim's privates on stream. For
Again,
Christ's sake, is what she said.
Again, we have
What they
to talk
say.
about pricing and stuff like that, and that's a private show. We'll talk about how to do an after stream.
It's true.
Yes.
MSG makes everything better. Put MSG on your stream, and that's an easy 20 plus viewers. Shit, dude, I gotta go
Yes.
buy some MSG.
Oh,
Snort it on stream?
Is that a new
Seriously.
is that a new app? You download the MSG app and you put it on your stream and you get 20 viewers.
Yeah, every time you get a donation, it buys another viewer for you in secret. So
Yeah.
adds a little flavor to your stream.
Totes.
Yes,
Yes, Peanut McGee. Yeah. Go ahead and DM me in the Discord. I'll show you some fun stuff.
Oh, it's going down, YouTube. Prego roasted garlic
Going
Parmesan
down.
sauce. Let's crack open that jar. And
See, Prego sauce
this
sounds like a
pizza
completely
like
different
a
thing
rock
to me, but that's okay. We'll talk about it later.
Goes Louise.
You spend too much time in the morgue or cemetery.
That's
Depending-
Exactly.
Pizza.
I just
Oh
know you
my
got kicked out
God,
of the
the
clinic. That's why I
sauce.
mentioned those two.
Yeah.
YouTube. this Prego roasted garlic parmesan.
Oh shit!
That's a bomb ass sauce.
I didn't say
You
I
put
didn't
this
notice
on
that
your
was Dr. Roxo.
pizza,
What's going on,
you're
Dr.
taking
Roxo?
it to a
Thank you for
next
being here.
level. That's
Go
some
on
good
to
shit. Prego.
going down.
Shout out to you.
It's going
That's
down.
good sauce.
Hit that like
People
button,
say,
folks.
well, you can only use that sauce for your pasta.
Yeah, everybody hit that like
Fuck
button.
them. Use this shit for your pizza.
When you hit that like button, it helps me out, and also getting your secretions
YouTube.
mug so that you can drink
got a
coffee with
beautiful
us on stream.
combination of Tony seasoning,
Helps me out too.
Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning, and some of that roasted garlic
Best
parmesan
secretions.
sauce. Oh man, it's going down. It's going down. Let's take a look at that. Oh, that is. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a
yes.
hungry boy.
Please.
The perfect amount of
Holy
sauce.
shit, that looks like
Please.
ketchup on a tortilla.
Please, I know you're gonna roll it, but please spread that out a little bit more. I mean, you shouldn't chunk it up like that, you know.
You know what? That's fair. At least do that, please.
At the least, that's what I'm saying. At the least, you know, that looks just like tomato, like the worst tomato paste. And I know he was like crying about how like great Prego is, but shop around. If there's a local like sauce, try that first. Like Prego isn't the best. Like it's okay, but
like that's why I get the stuff that I get, the mids. I only buy it when it's on special, when it's on sale, because it's expensive. So I get it for, half price or whatever. That shit is really good. This is really thick because it's not heated up at all either. So it's just going to be it's straight out of the jar, and it's full of salt and sugar, and it's the cheaper it gets, the more sugar it has for those calorie replacements and everything. And like this, you're 100% correct, because Dave actually did this in his little calzone thing. He actually spread this stuff out because, well, it's not going to cook evenly.
Yeah.
Rogoy, what's up? Been at work a lot while you're streaming. Good to catch one. Oh, thank you for being here. It's been a bit. I've been a little inconsistent with streaming because of fuck shit, my hand being broken, going to work, etc., all that good stuff. Life essentially. Oh, can we get some hearts in the chat for Sydney? Hey, what's going on, Sydney? Thank you for being here. Let's get some hearts and
everybody's put some heart-ons in the chat. I mean, hearts in the chat.
Hearts in the chat for Sydney. All the seasoning should be salt-free, low sodium. Combining salt on salt will only make things salty. Yes, that's why you can always add salt, but you can never take it out.
Take it away. Yeah, even though there is the myth of putting a potato in the salty water and it will like absorb it, but it's still there. I mean, you can't actually take away ingredients. Remember that, kids.
Water's just gonna taste like potato, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Sydney just woke up. Grab some coffee, folks.
Yeah, and everybody in the chat is saying it. Look at the sodium content and look at the salt content. Is that the same thing? Is sodium and salt the same thing?
The sodium is the issue. So like, the added salt is usually sodium chloride, and sodium is the I guess the problem ingredient in that. So because you don't want to have too much, because the sodium is what creates like the salts in your blood, etc. I'm not a fucking physician.
And before we start it, remember, everybody, try to buy local. If you can find a market or you can find a place where you can buy like local stuff like that, that's going to be way better for you. Unfortunately, you're going to have to use it quicker. But if you get a jar of sauce, spaghetti sauce that big, and you have a family, or even you could make it the dish and have it for a couple of days after, rather do that than go ahead and buy the ragu or the Prego sauce that he's talking about, that he's praising so much, even though it's bull crap sauce. Because look at how tomatoey it is, and look at how it's holding up. I mean, I don't know.
That's why I said it's like ketchup almost.
Yeah.
At this point, but thank you, Minior Goddess, and Biomagic. I don't know why when you put in like rainbow hearts, it makes me have to like show it. That's weird. But thank you, and thank you for the coffee. And Hannah said to use pink salt. See,
Himalayan salt is wonderful. I love Himalayan salt.
I am on the opposite side of the spectrum. I don't like the Himalayan salt. I find it tastes sweet to me. Am I wrong?
That's why I like it, because then I don't have to add sugars to some stuff. So to me, that's why it's because it's an in between salt. I don't really like salt very much, so to me it's better. I think.
Mary,
It looks like
Mary,
liver.
maybe have a glass of water. It's not liver. It's ragu or prego, not ragu.
It's prego.
Yeah.
Which sounds even worse to me because it sounds like pregnant woman sauce. Like, I don't want to think of prego is that way,
Okay,
you know?
thank you, Peanut. Yeah, that's okay. Let's
keep going.
Enough about Slim's Friday nights.
Exactly.
I've smoked Cornish sea salt. I like smoked Cornish sea salt.
Okay, so now we're gonna need some cheese for our pizza.
It's like a really good flavor.
We're gonna need some cheese for this dank ass pizza.
Vila, send me a link, maybe Amazon or something. See if I can find some of that for cheap.
You can do anything.
Really good.
You can do anything you set your mind to. The only thing
Remember when I said he
you.
drinks heavily?
Fuck all the haters telling you ain't good enough. Fuck them. What do they know?
What?
Bacon cheeseburger pizza. Let's get into it. Every good pizza needs at least one good cheese. Mozzarella, baby. 8.
If you're gonna put mozzarella on a burger, it's like a finishing cheese. Once the burger is cooked, you put the mozzarella on top, especially if it's shredded. I do this shit all the time. Put it on top. Close the grill for a little bit while the buns cook, and then once you open the grill and the buns are like cooked and toasted properly, your mozzarella is going to be nice and melted on there, and you can put all of your fixings on while your burger rests. Don't put it into the burger. It's going to taste like shit. That's how you make a meatball. I should use Parmesan, not mozzarella.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Again, he doesn't understand timing, amongst a million other things that this kid doesn't understand. And I'm going to call him a kid, even though he may be closer to my age, but I still feel like he doesn't understand concepts.
It's fair. He's a... Cobes is an interesting kind of lolcow because he's, I don't know. He's interesting. Let's just say that. There's a... He's got a very interesting dynamic as opposed to the rest of them who are sort of like yelling at people and just sort of being broken records. Cobes is pretty fucking interesting.
Yeah, totally. I'm enjoying this for sure.
And you know what? He's someone you could actually maybe have a conversation with. I don't know where it would go, but
I would like to take this youngin under my wing and show him the ways of life. I definitely think that you can maybe like help him. Some of the other people that we cover on your channel and on mine as well, or in the past I have, there's no hope for them. I don't know if you can save a lot of those people. Him, I feel like we could probably save some way, shape, or form if we actually could.
He doesn't necessarily need to be saved. He just needs to be like hung out with. Totally. I wouldn't mind hanging out with Cobes every once in a while. But I have my limits. Like Biomagitech says, he's harmless but amusing. That's pretty much like the most you could ask for random internet people. I'd vibe with Cobes. It'd be a laugh. Yeah, you could go into his chat and actually talk with him. You could fucking, if he put out a link and he's like, "Oh, let's fucking bullshit," you bullshit with them. And I mean, you could actually defend him because there's plenty of people that would fuck with them and just try to be straight up malicious. So, Cobes isn't a bad guy. He's just really, really off.
Yeah.
And he just sometimes he needs a helping hand. I don't know, especially with cooking.
Yeah. If he had the right directional inspiration, or he actually knew what he was talking about, he would be a great content creator. Unfortunately, he's missing the actually knowing what he's doing. He has a great character. He has a great presence. It's just misdirected, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a fair assessment.
1,000+ subscribers. If you like the dank ass pizza videos, subscribe for more.
See, that was a great.
All right,
that was good.
Some cheese on this mother.
Yeah, he just farted.
Oh, that's beautiful. We got a nice
I'm so
coating.
pale.
A nice coating of mozzarella cheese. But that's
If
not
he
enough
had-
cheese. We're
If
making
he had a
delicious
producer,
pizza, man.
it
What's that?
you may be able to cut. If you had if he had a producer, you may be able to cut this stuff up to make it an interesting little thing. Because if I
Like-
could cut this,
I mean, this isn't a terrible video.
no, it's not. And even if he's making it bad, you could just make it into a bad. But the problem is his cuts, there's just little things that if you could just manicured it some, this could be really interesting. He could probably get. I don't know if he is monetized on YouTube, but I mean, he just needs a little bit of like actual production help, and I think this would be a lot of fun for a lot of people to watch because he has a character. You know, he has a facade that's going on that's kind of fun.
Right, and like, yeah, I think if he had a way to manage his channel better, because like all of this is actually kind of good. And I don't know if it's the actual because this isn't his channel, it's someone else. So I don't know if someone else cut it together, but like working together with Cobes, like this isn't bad. Like you just have to be able to work with them, and therein lies the problem, because well, Internet Cobes is not who Cobes is in real life. I mean, as far as I know, but I mean, like this actually works. Like this is a decent video. It's really gross, but it's okay. You know.
Yeah, and if you put and
What's going on, Yato?
if you could get somebody to let you use their kitchen, if you could find like a nice kitchen to throw this kid in, you know, and have him like cook in like a decent looking kitchen, and you cut it up right and you did the right production. I mean, he's got his wannabe little catchphrases that he said. Even watching 2 of his videos I've already seen, like he understands kind of how to talk things through. I mean, it's not like he's talking bullshit the whole time like some of the other people that are making food.
Right. I mean, he's not. He knows what he's making. He knows what he wants, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, it's just not good to like most people. Like, I wouldn't make this unless I was actually like really hungry, or if I, this is all I had. But like, I do it a different way. There's 1,000 ways to skin a cat, and that doesn't mean all of them are right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Add some more cheese to it. Oh, what is this?
I have a feeling he's lactose intolerant based on how much he farts and how much dairy he consumes.
Oh,
yeah, that
this
wouldn't surprise
bastard.
me for a fucking bit.
This
actually.
sneaky motherfucker. Oh, What are you doing? Are you adding sharp cheddar to your mozzarella cheese on top of this pizza? You sick bastard. What the are you doing with your life? Because this is what it's come to, hasn't it? Facebook and YouTube. This is what it's come to. A fucking cooking video. Okay, I didn't censor myself on that. Wow, sue me. You want a bacon cheeseburger pizza? I'll give you a bacon cheeseburger pizza.
Nobody asked for this.
Cheese and that shredded.
I'm just saying.
Sharp cheddar cheese. Oh yeah, it's going down. It's going down real good. Now we're gonna need some pepperoni, some bacon, some burger, all kinds of shit. Okay, so let's get a layer going.
Let's just hope the burger is like maybe cooked this time.
Cheesy tacos.
I'm just
Let's
saying.
get a layer on this pizza going, shall we? We'll put a couple of these on here just for flavor.
One more time. Why do I want to just look at part of your body?
Pringles.
Like this is.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna
His
make a
camera
delicious
angle
pizza,
is
you
shite.
might as well put pizza Pringles on there.
I got to go back to the logistics, because like this might. I mean, this is a terrible angle, but I think this might be
the best angle he could get.
Because maybe he has like because what I got is just like a little phone tripod.
Yeah.
Aside from the little stand that Secret Santa got me, which was awesome. Well, was awesome, is awesome. Thank you so much. It's great. Works amazingly. But he might just have that little like phone tripod from Walmart or Amazon or whatever. So it doesn't always fit in the right. It has its own like circle, and when you're dealing with like shit on your counter too.
I get that, but that's one thing I would say about the production. Unfortunately, that's what he has, but that's one thing. It's like I really don't want to see your midsection or your knuckles. I kind of want to see your face or the pan.
Yeah.
If it, we all know what's wrong with it.
Yeah. But do you really want to be looking up at this guy?
No, I want to see in the pan. That's really what I want to see is down, because I'm watching a cooking video. So I want to see the pan. I want to see. Right?
I mean, yeah. I don't know how you would even do that.
I don't know either, but what I'm getting at is we're looking at the wrong part of this video.
I see what you're getting at.
Pizza Pringles, baby.
You never use Pringles in cooking, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh,
hey,
fudge, yes.
You never use Pringles in cooking, okay?
Have you?
I mean,
oh my God, that is beautiful.
I was drunk a lot of times in my 20s from time to time. Like, I don't know.
Yes.
Sure.
Drunken cooking is completely different than actually making a video of cooking. But yeah.
Okay, I've never done this. No, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe after drinking a lot, I have done this, but this is how it came out. Is that fair? A little bit more fair.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
It just looks the same. That's the oven letting us know, hey, motherfucker, I'm preheated. All right, let's do this. Tubes, let's do this shit.
Can't look in his eyes, because otherwise you just
but before we add some meat
overtaken with the raw sexual energy of King Cobra GFS.
Yeah.
Not
don't get drunk and cook,
Doritos,
folks.
baby. You already knew it was going there. Don't even play that. Don't even play like that. I'm gonna take a small handful of these Doritos, nacho cheese Doritos. I'm gonna crush them up. And we're gonna put them on top of this delicious pizza.
So,
now ordering
a fun fact: there's an interesting thing that happens when you crunch up potato chips like that, especially like Doritos or something. They actually tend to like heat up, and the oils will come out of them, so it'll get really oily, and it's not going to be crunchy like you think. Let's just put Doritos on pizza. Why the fuck not? You know what? Go poorly. I don't see.
Yeah, it makes them all soggy and stuff. Just by putting them on. You're not doing anything else. Yeah. But then you're gonna cook it on top of that? No, you're just gonna make like.
Yeah.
If you don't make your nachos right, that's what happens. So he's just like anti-nachos, or making the chips do the thing you don't like in nachos.
Peanut hit the nail on the head. They're like, delicious is a very heavy word here. Yeah, it's delicious is carrying a lot of weight in this video.
Pizza from your favorite fast food restaurant, that's always fun. But sometimes making it at home, you can watch your beautiful creation.
I imagine this is what a McDonald's pizza tastes like.
So sometimes ordering pizza is fun, but sometimes making it at home, it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. You can watch it come to life. Let's see what we can do here. Some cheese whiz on top of them Doritos.
Oh my God!
Are gonna melt into one.
Still has to go on the oven,
anyway,
dude.
So at this point, the cheese whiz seems incredibly unnecessary, but
it doesn't cook, right? Am I correct in saying it's so processed it won't cook?
I'm gonna give you bacon cheeseburger pizza.
No, dude.
Now, if you got a family or a date, I don't care what the scenario is.
What's going on, Betty Pandora?
This is
you can cook and freeze sauce too.
For anyone who
what do you mean? Oh, freeze sauce?
What?
Betty Pandora has a freezer full of sauce. Fact. There we go.
All right, let's start piling
Hit the like
up
button,
some
folks.
meat toppings.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a pizza without some pepperoni. Boom. If you like these crazy ass cooking videos.
So now he's going to
do.
put
Because it's going
that
down.
on top of the fake
Alright, so
cheese,
now we're gonna
which is
take
fake
the
cheese on top of
pepperoni
fake cheese on top.
Hormel pepperoni
Mhm.
original, and we're gonna
Mhm.
pile them on top of our pizza. Okay, if you're on a diet, don't
Oh my-
watch this cooking video because this is how you make dank pizza.
Also, don't
Bacon
watch this
cheeseburger
cooking
pizza.
video
We got the
if
cheese,
you
but we don't
have
the burger
a
and the
diet
bacon.
of
Hold on
food.
a second. What is this nonsense?
If
Call it bacon
you
cheeseburger.
want to get
Oh, where's
sick,
the fucking
that is the
bacon?
only
There
reason to
you
watch
go.
this video.
Now we're gonna add
Yeah,
our
dude, this is
freshly cooked bacon
not making me hungry.
to the top of our pizza.
Oh.
Holy
Yeah, if you want to
shit.
fast, watch this video.
damn it.
You'll not eat for days.
And it fell off on
Dude,
the
I'm-
floor. I'm not touching
I
that
got,
piece. I'll clean it up later.
curry
I didn't break
ginger
off a piece onto
pork
the floor
that I was
because
talking
I'm
about
sitting
earlier
here
that I'm about to
breaking
make
up the
later.
bacon. Oh man, that's looking
It's
so
gonna be
good,
later.
YouTube. Look
Yeah,
at
totally.
that.
I don't think I can. I don't want to
Delicious
look at
bacon.
food for a little
Now I'm
bit.
gonna put the beef patty and all that grease.
Oh.
Smear
Oh,
that
God.
on the bacon.
No, dude.
Beef.
Hold on.
There's no way this is
Hold
gonna be
the
a
fucking
calzone. Take off a piece onto the floor. As I'm
Hold
sitting here
on.
breaking up this bacon.
How many
Oh,
people
man,
think in the
that's
chat that he's
so
gonna
good,
pour? And yeah, he's touching his shirt and not, yeah. But how many people think he is going to
Look at
pour
that.
all of that
Look at all that
juice,
delicious
pork
bacon.
juice on there, or all
Now I'm
that
gonna
meat
put the
juice on
beef
there?
patty and all
You know
that
he's gonna
I,
do it.
Hell yeah!
Smear that
One's in the
grease on
chat
top
if you
of
think
the
he's gonna
bacon.
pour this greasy the grease
There's no
from this
way this is gonna
nasty
be
ass
a
burger.
calzone.
No, it's not at
bacon.
all.
God damn it. Shit. Take off a piece onto the floor.
Exactly
as I'm
my
sitting here
thoughts.
breaking up this
God damn it!
bacon.
Shit.
Oh man, that's looking so good, YouTube. Look at that. Look at all that delicious bacon. Now we're gonna put the
Bacon is
beef-
burnt to shit, and he's gonna take that beef right there. Right there. All right, we got ones. We got ones all over the place. Mindy, Peanut, Biomagitech. Fuck yeah. This is gonna be so fucking disgusting. Oh my
beef
god.
patty and all that grease. I'm gonna smear that grease on top of the bacon and the beef. There's no way this is gonna be a calzone. But that's all right because we're making bacon cheeseburger pizza. If you got a problem with that, kiss my ass burger.
No, we don't have a problem with what you're making. We have a problem with how you're making it there.
How much of that beef do you think he's about to eat? Because if you see what I see,
A handful.
All right.
That
so we're gonna
beef-
some of this beef is. Some of that's sliding off into the trash. That's all right. I don't need
It's
to do that. That's
raw.
all right. As long as we get some of the beef on the pizza, we're good. Some of the beef is a little bit pink in the middle, but that will cook up when it's in the oven. That grease from the bacon and the beef.
how does he
I'm
like?
sprinkled on top of the pizza, just like that. All right. If your mouth ain't watering by the time you're done getting to this point, then I don't know what it's gonna take. Because
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody, grab some water. Cure your dry mouth, because I'm not. Mine ain't water. Holy fucking shit! Yeah.
Jeez,
Food is
exactly.
canceled for today. Everybody, go
Oh,
back
look
to bed.
Look at the next comment down. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's probably why that's probably how he maintains this physique. He just has a tapeworm.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, yeah.
we're not done with our pizza.
Sorry,
just
folks.
yet. All right.
I know a lot of
let's
you
get a
wanted
look
to
at that
eat,
pizza
but
with all
no,
the beef
you
on
can't
there.
you
Got our
can't do
beef on
certain
our
things.
bacon.
Oh, okay.
And now
This
he's
bacon
adding.
cheeseburger pizza might just turn into a bacon cheeseburger calzone. Take a look at that so far. They look pretty good.
It's just a mound of shit.
How could that be a pizza? That couldn't never be a
No,
pizza. You
take a look at that.
You know, usually when I go to a pizzeria, they give me a 6x12 piece of dough with at least 3.5 pounds of subpar ingredients on top of it, mixed haphazardly, in a bunch of grease. I don't know about you, but around these parts, that's a authentic Italian.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, send a picture in Discord. Literally anything is better than this.
So far,
I'm
really
sorry.
good. But then again, that's just my opinion.
Riley's
much.
Sydney's granddaughter.
We're gonna take this
That
pizza
bacon, yeah, that
crust and
bacon
we're
is
gonna
burnt,
put it on top.
burnt to shit
Put this pizza
as well.
crust
Um,
right on top of our
I need peanut butter and chocolate chips.
Get a load of that on YouTube. All the
Yeah.
cheese.
Wait,
and the
Karma Killers,
meats
you grew up in like Cuyahoga
diligently
Falls, right?
Between
Yeah.
two
You know what's up.
slices
Fuck yeah.
or
Oh my god, it sounds so good.
of pizza
What
dough.
pizza?
That's exactly what we're
What
looking for.
That's not a pizza, right? I mean, you can't call that anymore.
Oh, you think we're done with that? You think we're done? Oh no, we're not done.
What?
Just yet. Let's make it a pizza on top of a pizza. How about that?
That's
How
not-
about that,
it's-
YouTube?
Oh,
Take some of
God.
our pizza sauce that we had from before, and we're gonna smear it all over the top of this calzone.
Okay. Okay.
Let's take some of this sharp cheddar and put a light sprinkle on top of our sauce for this final layer. I mean, your
Sharp.
recipes can be crazy over
Sharp.
the
I don't
top.
know.
You know what I'm saying? But if it's just layer upon layer upon layer upon layer, it takes
Oh
too
my
long to
fucking
make.
god.
Recipes that are delicious.
This is
Don't
so
take a
bad.
ridiculous amount of time.
I know. I don't even know what to say
Let's
anymore.
give them exactly what they want. Oof,
I
I'm
made
not
a
trying to wipe
full
off
pie
the grease
on
my
that
shirt,
stage.
but I got cheese stuck to my hand.
Calzone's meant to
Yeah,
be
the
pretty
trash can
thin,
right
right?
there.
I think
Okay.
so.
Yeah.
It's,
We're golden.
it's
We're
like a
fucking
bomb
golden.
fish.
Totally.
What, the calzone or the fucking chef?
Both.
It's a pizza stuffed pizza. Oh my god. A little column A, a little column B there by Magitech.
This pizza calzone monstrosity is just about done, man. Holy shit, YouTube. Look at
How
that.
could you cook that evenly?
All
There's
that
no way to
cheese
cook
on
that
top of
evenly.
that
No.
Parmesan roasted garlic sauce
This would have to
on the
bake
top.
for fucking.
Oh, that is beautiful.
You couldn't.
Pardon my
outside
French,
would
but
just
this
be.
is some damn good shit right here, man. We're making some
Go ahead.
You'd have to rotate it like every
man.
5 minutes. That wouldn't make any
making some
sense.
deliciousness
You know,
happen
like
here. Okay,
We-
let's put some
you could
pepperoni
rotate
on
it,
top of that
but
cheese.
the
Yes,
cheese and
please.
pepperoni are now already on
Mm.
top of it, so
That
you can
garlic
rotate it without
that toasted
getting the
Making
cheese
that,
stuck to
yeah.
the bottom of the oven. You know,
Okay,
or
that
pan.
roasted garlic Parmesan sauce.
Oh,
That's dynamite.
calzones are thick,
Boom.
but that's
18 minutes. All right.
that's just cheese
Holy
and dough.
crap,
Yeah.
YouTube. Not too much of a
Don't
mess
forget the grease.
on the floor.
Don't forget the grease.
countertop, that's cleanable. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to push that down a little bit. We got the pizza calzone.
And then he
in
doesn't
the
wash his
oven.
hands.
18 minutes. It's going down. It's going
He
down.
never
We're
washes
making
his hands.
this happen.
He's got the sanitary
I'm gonna
effect
wash
of
my
the Dark
hands
Lord
after sweeping
or the
floor.
Lord of
Totally.
Darkness.
Yeah. Why didn't you cut that out? What the?
This is
The oven
someone
turned
else's
off.
cuts too.
Let's,
Yeah.
let's grab our oven mitts and let's.
So this
take
might
care
be
of
like
the oven.
one long
Let it
ass
cool
video because I
off
think
for
he
a bit
does do
before we
like
cut into
streams like this. I don't think he cuts his videos a whole lot. Smoking over the
I
food,
don't know, YouTube.
saving the grease to serve in a glass on the side.
Good. That actually looks really good. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie.
man,
I've had
Yeah, from the
cooking
top
video
it looks
of the
good, but
last
inside looks like
so far.
shite.
This one's
Did it-
beautiful.
did it actually show
Well, let's
inside?
get into this
No, he
pizza,
did
shall
not.
we?
Of
Let's
course
see
he
how we
didn't, because he
do.
knows that it's
Well,
not good.
here's this giant monstrosity.
Oh,
Your
wait,
basic
we might see
pizza
inside.
cutter. It's not for
Oh, we're gonna see
industrial
inside.
pizza.
Look, it's not even clean.
Like
Look,
your
that's not even
basic
clean.
regular size
Wash
not
your shit,
clean.
bro.
Oh,
It's not clean.
man.
It's not
the
sharp.
fuck?
Look at that.
Do you think that pizza stone has ever been cleaned, man?
Hell no. Nothing that we see in here has ever been cleaned. He doesn't understand the concept of washing something with a proper way to wash it. That's the other thing is people think they can use one type of product to clean everything. No, you have to have like 5 different cleaning products in your kitchen to clean everything. I mean, there's so many things you have to do to clean different surfaces that people don't understand. Well, most people do, but people like him don't understand how to actually clean a skillet, how to clean a pot, how to clean a pan, how to clean. I mean, there are ways to clean stuff without, like you were saying earlier, there's seasoning inside of certain iron things and other things, but you still clean it. You just don't completely wash out the full seasoning out of it by using certain products. You only use certain products to clean certain things.
Right. Like I have soap, degreaser, a rag, a sponge, and stainless steel wool for cleaning my dishes because they all have a different purpose. Because I'm not taking the steel wool to some fucking Teflon. It's gonna give me cancer. And I'm not gonna use like heavy degreaser on, I don't know, macaroni and cheese in a bowl that I just ate out of. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, it just, but like, the first things first, you have to clean in general, and he does none of that. And like, yeah, with certain things it'll add flavor, but you're not doing some, you know, ancient Chinese secret trying to do no, you have to actually clean it. Like, they actually still took it down to the river, you know, 1,000 years ago and smacked it out.
See, my favorite thing to clean stuff with is sand. In the Boy Scouts, we learned how to clean all our stuff with sand and light detergent and stuff. Take the sand, you scrub it in there, you pour it out, and then you keep cleaning it until there's no more sand in there. And then you cook your stuff, and you've got a clean pot, pan, whatever. And it's not a heavy anything that's unnatural. You're just using natural stuff to clean your cooking materials, you know.
Dude, my one of the guys I served with was an infantryman, and he told me the story. He was just like, when he was a young soldier, he had a like a really dirty bolt for his machine gun, and he was just like, shit, I don't have really anything to clean it. And one of his NCOs was like, check this out. And he dug a hole and just like mixed up a bunch of sand, poured some water in there, and put the bolt in there, and then just like mixed it around. And when he pulled it out and dried it off, it was like basically perfectly clean because the sand just took all all of the abrasions it needed to do. And all you had to do was just, you know, clean it off enough, blow it out, whatever. And it's just it's simple as that.
Yeah, exactly.
And this motherfucker is missing it. But let's see what's inside. Thank you for being here, Carnivorous Ape. Hopefully this is not the kind of pizza you're feeding to your kids. Otherwise, there are government organizations that we can, you know, call to take care of that.
I don't think anybody is stupid enough to feed their kids this kind of stuff. But this gentleman, you know, I'll let him eat it all day long because he's over 21. So if you're stupid enough to eat stuff like this over 21, go for it. I just won't pay for your hospital bill.
No. I mean, no. I refuse. But
okay, so let's see.
Yes or no, you should not be glad he missed everything because
we had a lot of fun.
We were having all this fun. You were all gone. We were like, hey, where's Cthulhu? Let's have a celebration. Where's he at? Is he in the chat? No, he's not there apparently. And then we all got sad and we were like, we'll move on. We won't have that parade for Cthulhu, but whatever. Anyway, that's just neither here nor there. On to some more or some less melancholy parts of the day.
Bacon cheeseburger calzone pizza. I only need both hands for this. So
has Slim seen Shanny? Yes, Slim has seen Shanny. I think were you on for any of the Shanny cooking? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we've been on. I've been on a couple for that for sure.
There it is, cut into four delicious serving slices, whatever you want to call it. We can take
sizes.
A slice. looks like that.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like the most least undone
a little bit.
thing I've ever seen in my life, I think.
Least
That's all right.
least
Least undone thing, that does not look cooked at all.
the least done.
Yeah.
Least undone would be the most done.
Oh, okay. So
Oh my god. Holy shit, that's good. I'm not just saying that because I'm drunk and it's my own recipe. That first bite, I was like, what am I biting into?
You're saying that is because you're drunk and you've been drinking for the last like 3.5 hours trying to make one meal and you're fucking starving. That looks disgusting, dude. Like this world's soggiest pizza. Like,
okay, did he actually show the inside of it? Did he cut it open and show us, or did he just cut? He cut from pretending to open it to showing us. Is that what happened? That's what I think happened, right?
yeah, he just like cut it open. He actually showed the inside of it. So I imagine the inside is like really hot, but it's soggy as shit. Like
yeah.
Petty Bandura was saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then
Junk
Strange
food is
Doll
not
said
that
it.
hard to make, but at least make it good. Yeah, for real, dude.
Yeah.
Like scrambled eggs are not that hard. Eggs over easy. Fucking breakfast burritos, one pots. It's not that hard.
I
Don't do
understand
this.
being drunk and making food, but he made it so much more difficult than it should have been. He could have just made an easy little pizza. Like there's 5 things he could have thrown on that pizza, a flat pizza, and made it like this tall, and actually made it within 45 minutes probably. He could have made that pizza, but he decided to turn it into this like monstrous
heap
abomination of food. Like he just ruined so much food. Like starving kids in third world countries are fucking crying about how much food they're not eating because this douche nozzle just freaking ruins this much food.
Oh my god. Like this, at least he's eating it, okay?
Okay, I will give him that at least. But still, how many starving kids in Africa or, Taiwan or whatever are looking at this video going, you fucking bastard, you just ruined so much food.
Dude, there's literally everybody that's ever cooked anything other than, I don't know, I can't even say that.
Yeah, yeah.
If anybody's ever cooked a good meal or if you've ever cooked your first meal for yourself, you've evolved a little bit. It doesn't seem like Cobes has done that. Cobes has gone from his first meal onto what else can I make my first meal into, and also make it really bad.
I think what happened to him, unfortunately,
you guys are making me hungry.
Yeah, is
talking about making ramen.
He saw that he had extra ingredients and he decided he needed to put all those ingredients in it. Who do we watch that seems to do that? They just throw in all in the ingredients. I guess Shani kind of does that, right? She goes out and buys food and then just tries to throw all of it into one dish. And it's like, no, honey, make 3 to 4 dishes out of all those ingredients and you'll have like a spread. And then instead of you showing us one big pile of shit, you can actually show us like 3 decent meals or 3 different dishes. I mean,
it's not that hard to make. Like he could have made probably at least 2 to 3 dishes with all of this stuff, because you didn't, like we were talking about, you don't mix all those cheeses and meats and stuff together in one big heap. You mix them in different ways. So had he gotten just like a bag of salad, he could have put that cheddar cheese on the salad, which would have been a little bit better than I don't know. I don't know if you guys are down for this, but maybe a little bit cheddar cheese, Caesar salad, egg, like hard-boiled eggs, and anchovies. I like anchovies. Fucking
if they're cut up and put into the right dish, I will definitely eat them. I can't eat them raw or straight up. But if they're put into something, definitely. I'm
not gonna think about it. I just can't.
I just can't. But yeah, exactly.
So good.
He-
They're a really good garnish, but like
Yeah, they're totally.
That all aside, and then he could have made like little mini calzones with all of that dough that he had, or like pigs in a blanket type deals, and then he could have saved the ground beef for like sausages or sausage you could put in there, you know, if you have enough
And then-
spices. There's just so many fucking things that he could have made,
And then-
but he made this.
not to be a dick, but like I don't believe he's going to eat all of that. I believe he's going to eat that one piece. You know what he could have done is he could have walked around to all the homeless people around him, you know, made the mini calzones, made a mini pizzas, or made a huge pizza. And instead of his punk ass wasting all the food that he just fucking put together for no reason, which is probably not going to make him any kind of ad revenue or any kind of money, he could have went out after this video and went and give homeless people fucking food, or people that needed it food. And then we would have been way more on his side. I almost, because he made this, I want to steal that satanic ring or the pentacle ring he has, because he screwed that up. I don't believe that he should be wearing that.
Yeah. Satan does not approve of the Cobes food.
Exactly. That's one of the things that like really disappoints me with a lot of these small time and even big time, I guess, like cooking channels, is they're like, we make this food and like you feel like they don't eat all of it. If you all would just go and fucking give it out to the homeless, or give it like, Shaney, let us see your kids eating your food. Like, maybe don't put them on the stream, but be like, hey, kids, here's your food. And then them in the background going, oh yeah, mommy, thanks, that's so great.
Yeah.
Then we know you're doing something positive in this universe, and not just, oh, my fat ass is going to eat all of this, and then I'm not going to give Rev anything because he's a skinny tweaker. You know, like, I mean, I want to see Rev eat once in a while, you know, I mean, like, he deserves it.
Well, the other day we got to watch him lick Shaney's pizza toast plate.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean,
like
that's cute.
That's actually is disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, you need to put that on your fans only channel, him doing that, and actually feed his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I know she has a thing for G-Man, and all she wants is G-Man right now. But you know, like, you got to give Rev some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Rev, give him some bits. You know, go let him.
You got to chew him on the bone every once in a while.
You just like, okay, I can't even. That's disgusting. There's just thinking about. I haven't even seen their OnlyFans, and I'm just fucking.
Oh, I had to see it the other day. Somebody put it on my Discord, and I had to watch like part of it, and I was like, "No,
sweet.
I can't." Oh God!
I'm so glad I missed that notification.
Oh, it was horrible.
I will not be in. I'm not going. No, not now.
If you ever want to see,
pay me a fuckload of money to watch that shit.
If you ever want to see a whaling expedition going wrong, trying to spear the whale going wrong, then watch there.
So you use a harpoon and not a fucking sewing needle.
yeah, exactly.
At least from what I hear. Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
Pino McGee says, no more food ever again. Okay, well, when I cook my ginger curry or curry ginger pork ribs, you won't get to watch the video. How about that?
Bring your appetite back in the future, but right now we should not have appetite.
And Sydney, I have one more Dave's cooking video. It's pretty short. We'll watch it. We'll watch it after this.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and just put on bathtub truck, go and use latrine, and then I'll be right back. Because I think
somebody delete that from Louisa.
This fucking layer upon layer of delicious flavor. Holy shit!
Too easy. Like your cooking for him wasn't bad, but it was how unhygienic it was. Nope. Bleach your eyes. Yeah. The cross contamination was the worst part about it. And like, you could have at some point made some of those recipes viable, but she just fucked everything up from like the beginning. Like she just did everything wrong. Like it did every step in some way wrong, differently. I don't know. But go ahead, Slim. Sorry.
We're talking about Shaney. Yeah, definitely doesn't understand the cleaning or in between of stuff. We saw so much cross contamination in those videos. It's dumb. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't believe how
And
happy.
staying doll, you're
this-
talking
this
about me.
makes
Thank
happy,
you. I
YouTube,
really appreciate
when I
it.
got a
Hopefully
cooking
they are
video
really good.
that comes together smooth as silk. And not only does it come together smooth as silk, but it tastes damn good. Yeah. I would definitely recommend this. Unique, different, and packed with flavor. I'm not bullshitting you. This is really fucking good. I could be sitting here,
Sorry.
you know, but I'm taking my time to savor this because it's good, YouTube.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's very fucking good, man.
This right here is good grub.
Can I see inside of it?
Food this good should be illegal. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, this is good. Yo, this recipe rocks, man.
Okay, I can't listen to
Yeah, I think we're
bullshit
done
me
with that.
anymore. All right. Oh, I didn't realize you were asking a
Okay.
question. My bad. I look at that. I am making curry ginger pork ribs, and what I did was I took well, they're boneless pork ribs, just pork loin cut into strips. You'll see it on the video. Soy sauce, curry powder, ginger powder, fresh garlic, diced garlic, onion powder, and then some black pepper, a little bit of chili powder mixed in. Set it overnight, and it's gonna go on the grill. I'm gonna slow cook it a little bit. Then we'll have it with some rice and vegetables, and it's going to be pretty good, from what I hear. But real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and put on bathtub truck, and I'll be we will be right back with a pork sub from Dave, because I forgot to play it earlier. So stay tuned. Be right back, folks. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Do this. Watch this. Spadow.
I was born in a bathtub in the back of a pickup truck. Ever since that day, I've had nothing but bad luck. My mama didn't love me, and my daddy, he ran away. My granny, she done raised me in her own peculiar way. Said, listen to me, mister, I'm in the bathroom with my sister. Give me a goddamn minute to clean it up. Well, I'm drinking past Blue Ribbon, Lord, I got no use for women. So my sister puts her nose right up my butt. We walked back to the trailer and we ran into a sailor looking for good times and methamphetamine. He took my good sweet sister, and Lord, I sure do miss her. Good God, I hope he treats her like a queen. Listen to me, mister, in the bathroom with my sister. Give me a goddamn minute to clean it up. I'm drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon, and I ain't got use for women. So my sister puts her nose right up my butt. My feet, they are dragging as I slink back to my wagon. And I crawl in bed as lonesome as can be. And I cry myself to sleep. My sister goes down deep. Can't wait till she comes right on back to me. I sure do miss my sister and how she let me fist her. It don't feel right without her by my side. My steamboat I was tugging, think about my second cousin. 'cause I came to pick, not here for the ride. So my mama didn't love me and my daddy ran away. Granny tried to raise me in her own peculiar way. And ever since that day, I've had nothing but bad luck. Born in a bathtub in the back of a pickup truck. Said born in a bathtub in the back of a pickup truck. Said born in a bathtub in the back of a pickup truck.
Nice. I love that song.
Isn't it fucking great? That
hell
that
yeah.
was the Haws, everybody. Thank you. Oh, thank you, bot. Support the Haws on Bandcamp. They're great.
Yes.
Real quick, People Thulu says, ooh, the bad news seems to be Mama Vaughn is going to hospital. Saw bits of stream on Secular's channel. Yeah, that kind of doesn't surprise me, because Ma Helton. Do you know anything about Von Helton, Slim?
Yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. His mom's like 95. She's almost 100 years old, so it's not necessarily surprising, but yeah, it is. Yeah, poor Ma Helton, and she shouldn't have had to deal with all of her son's bullshit.
Exactly.
Oh, Sydney, send me sloth videos. You can post them in the Discord, either public or DM. It doesn't really matter.
Von
but yeah, give me
Helton's
some sloth videos. That'd be cool.
He's the wannabe Viking dude or the wannabe pagan dude, even though he's religious and he's got the gray beard and then he's always got the weird crap in the background and the dogs or whatever. And yeah, I know who that gentleman is.
Yeah, he's a gigantic piece of shit.
No, totally.
Oh yeah, he's Taki Toes is what we call him around here. But we're gonna watch this pork sub, and then I think after that we're gonna kick off because I gotta get these pork ribs a little bit more marinated and then film myself cooking them on a clean grill. So I need to go get a scrub brush. But anyway, folks, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being in the chat or being a lurker. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're watching and supporting the show, I really appreciate it. And if you want to, give a little bit, I have links down below in the description. I'll put the banner up for Slim. Give Slim some cash because he's been he's a little he's not necessarily out of work, but it's his off season because it's the winter. He's in Colorado. He's a freak show performer and a professional, so shit happens. We've all been there. But yeah, thank you all for being here, and let's get into one more little tidbit of, I don't know, pond scum from Lord of Coors Mountain, whatever he decides to bestow upon us, I guess. She's in an airlift hospital. Oh shit. So she's in an airlift helicopter to hospital after a fall. Holy shit.
Oh, dang it. Well, let's all put our good energy towards her, because I don't like saying praying, because we know that doesn't technically, but let's all put our energy towards her at least. Not him, but towards her.
Yeah, let's any negative thoughts you might have there, they should be towards Vaughn, not Ma Helton.
Yeah. It's not her fault. Hopefully.
See, Vaughn is I would say Vaughn is a more gigantic piece of shit, and that a lot of that has to comes from my fucking service too. Like, I might be wearing a retired uniform, people would be like, "Oh, you're disgracing it, motherfucker! I earned these medals. I wore this uniform. I'll do what I want with it. Fuck right off." I can at least do it because all of these medals, all of these coincide with my DD-214 sitting back there, which I can actually provide, and it's not sitting in my wallet because I'm not a fucking idiot, Von Helden. But anyway,
exactly.
But yeah, I would say, they're both, dumpster fires in their own way. It's just which one smells worse to you, and which one's causing the most damage to the neighborhood, I guess. And
Yeah.
I don't know. They're both pieces of shit. So
Totally.
love and positive vibes there. Yeah, let's give some positive vibes to Von Helden because
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
fuck Von Helden. All right, let's see. Here's hoping someone puts up a PayPal or something. Actual money help that Vaughn can't get his dirty paws on. Yeah, that would be nice. If anybody knows of anything that they can provide support to Ma Helton and not Von Helton, go ahead and post that by all means, either in the Discord or if you have it in the chat. If you're able to do it in the chat, by all means, go ahead. But let's get on with this. We're about at the 3-hour mark. Let's not belay or not carry on too much longer. Yeah, I'll take this.
Okay, let's start this roasted pork sub
Support
sandwich
Slim to live
off.
inside,
First
boy.
thing we're going to need to do is make a Coca-Cola barbecue sauce. You're going to need the following ingredients to pull that off. 2 cups of ketchup, 2 cups of Coca-Cola, about a tablespoon of my all-purpose seasoning mix.
Okay.
I have a cup of Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce, right? It's really not that hard to.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Yeah.
My mom always says Worcestershire sauce.
A cup of light brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And then you just want to stir the sauce like I'm doing here. And then you want to simmer it over like a medium-low heat until it reaches the desired consistency. I will say, because the Coca-Cola thins this sauce out so much, it will take a while.
Okay.
All right, next step.
Fair.
All right, we got the oven preheated at 400 degrees. And
hey, at least he's using the
ready to
cheddar
start
in the right way.
assembling the sandwich.
Yeah.
Right here you can see I've cut
This is the difference between.
rolls in half.
Okay, Dave, for fuck's sake, man. Like, okay, I'm wearing basketball shorts. I'm at home, but like, do you have a pair of jeans? Do you have like, I don't know, slacks? Not Pokemon. What is that even? Peppa Pig?
I can't see from here.
It's right in my face and I can't even really tell. It's really hard.
Lengthwise, and put some cheddar cheese on both sides of the bread.
Something
Now,
like
here is
that.
the pork. The pork I simply just rubbed with salt and pepper and then roasted it in the oven at 300 degrees until it reached
Okay.
165.
So when I was looking at the thumbnail on the like thumbnail video of this and everything, I was like, I really want to watch this because that pork looked dry as shit in the thumbnail, but it actually looks pretty fucking good. Like it's pretty moist. But he did a pretty good job. And I mean, it's not easy to fuck it up. Like, it's pretty hard to fuck up roasting it because he said just salt and pepper anyway. So yeah, I mean, credit where credit's due, man.
I didn't feel the need to show you guys the footage because I'm assuming that you can handle that. So yeah, and you don't have to use salt and pepper. That's just what I use. You can use whatever rub you want.
Worcester.
Your favorite barbecue rub.
Yeah, that barbecue sauce is going to be really sweet.
Whatever, it don't matter.
I'd be using a whisk instead of a spoon or a wooden spoon so as to not to scrape metal into the mix. Yeah, well,
and again,
if you're using like an aluminum on aluminum, I wouldn't.
You don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
But like Teflon, yeah, fuck no. I don't know if he was using Teflon, but yeah, the moment you scrape that Teflon, it's done. You really can't use that pan anymore. And
how much?
I make that mistake because I have pans that, well, I'm not going to get rid of because
how little?
Whatever.
Entirely up to you.
I don't have the $16.99.
Okay, and then it's time to add the bacon.
Maybe I do. I don't know.
And unlike the tuna club, I didn't skip on the bacon this time. So about six pieces. And the way I do my bacon is I chop it in half and then I put it in the oven at about 300 degrees and let it bake till it's done. So 6
honestly,
pieces
dude,
of bacon.
I legit see no problems yet. This actually looks pretty
last
fucking
step
good.
Before we pop her in the oven,
Same here.
Is you want to spread a nice little dusting of pepper on the pork, and then pop this in the oven for about 10 minutes or
Aluminium.
so, until the
Aluminium.
cheese starts to really melt.
Crikey, did I say it
And
wrong?
on to the next step. And through the magic of cooking show editing, my sandwich is done. So now you want to take that barbecue sauce we made earlier, that wonderful Coca-Cola barbecue.
Okay, that's a shitload of barbecue sauce. Hopefully he's like me and he'll make like a large batch of sauce or whatever it is, and then just sort of keep it for different dishes. But like, yeah, that's a fuckload of barbecue sauce for one meal. But yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never personally made barbecue sauce, so I really wouldn't like, I don't know. This looks a little sweet. I'd probably just buy some because I'd probably fuck it up.
And do you really need to put it on both sides?
Oh, I would. I mean, I
Okay,
personally
okay,
would
okay.
because I like
Okay.
a lot of sauce on the fucking.
Okay. I usually just put it on one side if I'm gonna make, but I'm not gonna judge anybody for. I'm not kink shaming here.
Yeah, don't yuck on my yum, man. All right.
Barbecue sauce. It's thickened up nicely now. I think if I remember right, it took me about 45 minutes. And you just want to drizzle on a good old generous amount on this son of a bitch.
Did he bake them?
I don't remember that.
I don't know if I think he baked them, but I don't know if he said it. Regardless, do you bake
Then,
them
of course,
again?
it's time. Add a good amount of shredded iceberg lettuce. And yes, it has to be shredded iceberg lettuce. Otherwise, it'll be garbage. Put it on top, and that's it. Roasted pork loins.
Yo, you better slap some onions and tomatoes in there, bro. We got look. If you're gonna put shredded lettuce on this thing, first of all, we're going all out. I need some raw onions and a couple sliced tomatoes and stuff like that. That's me. Like you, Lord of Coors Mountain did not make a nobleman's meal here. Can I just say that?
Yeah.
No. I understand that he's not really, he doesn't seem like the kind of a guy that, has a vegetable around very often. So other than the shredded lettuce, hey, right here, I'll take it. I love me some shredded lettuce. So everything was good up until, I don't know, maybe it's preference thing, but everything was good up until that point, at least to me.
Yeah, you're right. When you do that kind of sandwich, you want to put like an onion in there, or a tomato, or at least one other garnishing. I guess was what you say, but
Stangdahl has it right. Toast the bread, add coleslaw, bacon, or pork after basting it in barbecue sauce. There you go. That's a much better process. Like that would make a much better sandwich, I think. I mean, this isn't terrible. It could just be done a lot better.
Better for sure.
Yeah. You know what? I basically up until like the last little point, I just couldn't like it. I was like, okay, I have nothing bad to say about it. It actually looks fucking good. But yeah, there's a few.
If he was to say this was for college kids, then I'd say, okay, this is a quick thing to make in the middle of the night. Sure. But if you're trying to make a quality sandwich, then yeah, he's missing a couple ingredients at the end.
Yeah, I'd make this for like my nephews or friends or anything like that. Fuck yeah, just cut it into slices and yeah, it's too fucking easy.
Yeah. But an actual dish or an actual sitting down food, then.
Yeah, I have tomato sauce, ketchup, brown sugar, mustard, salt, and pepper. Oh, sounds really fucking good. Sometimes chili sauce I add to the barbecue sauce. Oh, damn! I gotta.
Now we're getting fancy.
Oh, sometimes I add like a little bit of sriracha to that, like the Asian pork stuff that I usually make. But this time I did curry, and we're gonna see how it turns out. And speaking of which, that's where I kind of gotta go. Yeah. I gotta go do a few things, but before we leave, since you're here, why don't we do this? go ahead and I need you to pick a letter between A and P and 1 through 25.
We're gonna go D13.
All right, we're going D13, folks. A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There it is. Folks, thank you for coming by.
Nice.
We really appreciate everything that
Awesome.
everything that you guys provided in the chat. And thank you, Slim the Living Cyborg, for being here. I feel like that's a good enough. And
There
I
we
will
go,
play
yeah.
I'll play some Ravenous Bean in the back to get us out of here. And I will see you guys very soon, probably tomorrow night on Monday Night Morons. So thank you very much, Slim, for being here. Everybody take care. I appreciate it. Peace
We'll
out.
see ya.
Okay, folks.
A million other empty at a time, more berries continue. Just let me see. Little fucking playground, rocket little narcissism, a sight to unseen. What am I about to fight? Nothing else special, I'm you to die. Affect your life all around them, a deep rock for humanity. I never met them, it gets all the fucking horror.